newsletters anymore.
What do you think you should join the Malfo crew? Well, I know nothing about it, and when you know nothing about something, it means that I have, untapped ideas.
You're a freshman.
Sure, and I'm totally easy to teach
I, on
me.
the other hand,
and
have read all 3 versions of the rule book, and I've listened to every single lore podcast.
Do you have a fish faction?
They do
Okay.
have a fish faction.
Oh,
They do actually, yeah.
Yeah.
how to expand your fish faction?
It's only in the other side, which is their army level game, not their skirmish level game, because Malifaux's skirmish. The other side is the army level game, and then they have the RPG as well, which is called
we're
Tales of the
coming on
Breach.
10 minutes.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
we're already.
I mean, yeah, we're
Oh,
at least,
we're talking.
we're at least
We're not-
talking.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll get into it here in a
I'm
second.
totally talking about a thing that we're not even doing.
Finishing,
The point is,
We're talking about
What is
it's
that?
even miniatures, which is
Malifaux's
tabletop
cool,
offshoot.
and Weird is also cool. Well, they have an RPG, like a TTRPG, that is called Through the Breach, or I think it's Through the Breach, and it's pretty cool. It's based obviously in Malifaux, but
All right, let's at least get on screen.
and
Here
then,
we go.
So that'd be
Now we're on
a
screen.
cool thing to try one of these days on the off week. By the way, is just do one shots of random things.
Mhm.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Random bullshit. Go.
You can see us now. Shit is that?
I apologize in advance.
But I know that, that sounds like something we could do as a one shot.
Instead of like actually saying hello, you just say I'm sorry.
I apologize in advance. I also really want to get Wrath and Glory. I know we talked about this already, Patrick, that you had somebody who wanted to run that. I also just really
that's the
want
thing that James keeps agitating to run. Molly.
I also
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it card based instead of
No.
miniature based?
it's Wrath and Glory is a TTRPG as well.
No, I mean-
Malifaux is miniatures, but instead of dice, you flip cards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. So
Yeah,
it uses a deck of cards called a Fate deck instead of rolling dice.
Hi, Ellie.
It's an
I was
interesting-
trying
Hey,
to.
Ellie, what's up? Ellie, can you hear us okay? I turned the music up slightly, so I'm wondering what the balance is like.
Oh yeah. Anyways, it's an interesting mechanic to not use dice for a skirmish level miniature game. It's very interesting.
JB and our friend A Average Bear put me on a free to play game while we're talking about stuff called Minion Masters, which is a kind of a tower defense, card-based tower defense game. Where you draw cards, over time you build up mana, and each card has a requirement of mana to play. And they, some little soldier units and march across the field and get taken out by your commander at their base. Or you have to summon a bunch to do damage. But yeah, basic tower defense stuff.
That reminds me of the old Magic the Gathering PC game that I think also came out on original Xbox that was basically a tower defense game, but it was a single lane thing, and you could summon you had flyers and ground creatures as well, and you had spells you could use, and you just generated mana over time. But it functionally was a versus tower defense, and it was I still have it somewhere. I literally have the disc somewhere. Not that I could use it, but it was actually really fun. It was very weird. But they had different people you could play for each color as well, because 5 colors Magic. And I think you could, as you leveled up, you could get different people. But it was it came out. Gosh, that had to have come out in early 2000s because it was around the time 10th edition came out. Because they were using all of the legendaries from 10th edition as the creatures in that. Because it was Multani the Marrow Sorcerer for green. It was Arcanus the Omnipotent for blue. Isan Shade was black. Was it Sarah Angel for white? No, it couldn't have been a Sarah Angel. It had to be something else. I'm trying to remember what Reds was.
It had the Bean Brewer the brown as well, right?
So I don't mean to stop you, but I know very well. It's very true.
I already stopped talking.
We'll continue this on for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, I know very well you guys could talk about Magic the Gathering for hours. So
Yeah, I was about to add something to it, but I'm not gonna now. So, yeah.
Thank
you. Ooh, yeah. Giselle, you're doing the recap,
yep,
right?
yeah. Yes, I am.
Recap away.
All right,
Interrupt
so
us, please.
That's a very hard thing to ask me to do. Anyway, last time and Into the Storm.
Storm.
Let's see. We started out basically deciding, all right, so we got to try and find the way out. We've got like 2 hours left. Let's do this. And so Eli and Sam go out to try and sneak out. Sam does a terrible job of doing so. So Eli has to distract the bandit that happens to be in the area that they're going to, which is Var. Is it Var or Val?
Var.
It's Var. Var Murray's room, because that's where we want to check to see if has the place that has the exit. And so Eli takes the bandit away and basically gets him on a quest to try and find the perfect how to make the beer or the alcohol.
It's called the Storm, by the way.
Yes, it is called the Storm.
Storm Debris is its full name, but yeah.
There you go. But yeah, that's what the bandit had told me. I wrote that specifically in my notes. So.
And so Samuel continues on his quest to try and find the exit that we're trying to find.
Oh, is that what my quest was?
What?
No.
Oh, you mean
that quest
the
would
quest
change
is to get the booze? Yeah.
Yeah, that's your side quest number 2 is what you said in the video. I don't remember what your side quest number 1 is. Probably just something with your shores, more than likely.
Oh, it appears. Go ahead and continue.
But instead of going completely into Var Murray's room, you spot a sconce, a crooked sconce, and it annoys the hell out of you. So you decide you're gonna fix it. You touch it, and the wall pops out a mouth, but a mouth appears on it and says, "Hey, you got other things to do. You got better things to do. Go away." And you were like, what? And it's like, this is a pre-recorded message, essentially. Shut up. And you're like, okay, cool, whatever. And then you force the sconce into place, opening a wall in Var Murray's room and pissing him right the hell off. Yes, Ellie is correct. It's the best natural 20 you have ever made.
You missed the part where I just crushed the sconce.
He did, it exploded, essentially.
Oh. But yes.
Long story short, Var Murray gathers everybody back up into the room and is like, "Oh, a bacon raid."
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Hi, bacon.
This is just bacon. Solo bacon.
Bacon.
Long story short, end up getting gathered back into our room. We end up talking, and then Var Murray decides, fine, I'm going to show you guys the way we're going for when the Storm Wardens attack. And so, actually, that was like a bacon raid. Our numbers shot up. Thanks, bacon. So we end up going through the opened wall. Not wall. What is part of the wall? Open rock area, which cannot be pushed back as far as we know, because he did not figure out how to do that. And we went in. There was this little tunnel, and there's a part of the tunnel goes to the left, the little opening that we were later told. Ivana goes through that, in and out of that. We're not going that way though. We get a little further, and then there's more big open room with several different areas, and he's like, okay, I'm not going to tell you where we're going from here because I don't want you guys exploring in here and leaving me alone. And then he leaves us. Then we go back. He does tell us because there's a chain link fence. Well, not chain link as in the normal chain link from how we think of chain link fences. The command word for those is Shula, and the relink it is Alush. So we all end up going back into the main room again, and once again we decide, okay, we really need to get the word out to the Storm Wardens because we finally found where the heck the other exit is. So Eli's the one that goes all by himself. Himself.
Himself is fairly accurate.
Yeah, that's true.
He does have Mr. Aldwin. Yeah.
That's very true.
Himself is fine.
Cover up the label since this is definitely Shasta.
I'm gonna cover up the label. This is definitely Shasta. Anyways.
And Samuel goes to do something, but then is distracted by, hey, we're trying to make the storm alcohol, and he's like, I must join this quest. Eli goes into the tunnel, goes to the area that Ivana normally goes to, and meets Ivana. Wow, what a shocker. They have a very tense moment in talking, and basically her feelings are, hey, I actually don't want to live here anymore. I don't care who has this place, but you need to convince Bard out of that. So if we can do this, that would be the best for everybody. Which I believe Eli was also on the side of, yeah, that would be awesome. Until good old... Sorry, I can't... Umara, thank you. Not pops out of nowhere. She's in at the opening in a tree or something until she speaks. And then the plans are like, okay, plans are up in the air now. She's here. We're going to go ahead and basically pairing up with hopefully with the Storm Wardens, and we're just going to just do what we can. And Eli pitifully tries to fire an arrow into the air to bring, the sign to the Storm Wardens. Hey, here's the exit. Umarda ends up doing it for him, which actually makes a little firework. Yay! All right, and then he comes back for us, and then goes to get Sam, while a little bit of discussion is, hey, yeah, I can shrink. It's kind of like the reduced in person spell. This is Rahana speaking right now. Rahala, but it's not
not in.
It doesn't matter. Rahala. Oh, you put it in the post? Okay, I'll get that in a minute. Rahala is like, yeah, it's kind of like reduced person, but not. I'm going to be naked. So do your best to keep my clothes together, please. And we'll worry about that when we get to it. Woohoo! And then we're all gathered together. We all try and leave because we start hearing the whistle storm from the Storm Wardens. And try and go through the area because Warmurray's like, all right, come on, let's go. And unfortunately, my horse Chetla is left behind, though Samuel did try to do a second try of trying to push the horse through. Unfortunately, not being able to because it was really difficult. And he's a minute behind us now for whatever we're going into, which is a room full of Storm Wardens pointing bows and arrows straight at us and good old Varmurray. And that, I believe, is where we left off.
Almost. Anyone else want to add anything?
Yes, but before I do that, I have two things I want to say. One is I just found a paintball for no reason that is very old and sitting here. And two, Average Bear, just because you're late, you should go and watch last week's on YouTube, and then you don't have to listen to us recap it. Then you know what happens.
But don't do it now. Stay here for now.
No, yeah, stay here. Watch this. But then do that. No, also, we've been playing way too much Xenoverse because every reference we've made in the last, I don't know, day has been DBZ related.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had something to actually add. I just want to say that I spelled embarrass wrong in my notes, which is embarrassing because I had put that when I shot the signal off, I embarrassed myself, but I spelled embarrass wrong.
Oh, yes. Yes, Ellie is correcting you. It was 2 weeks ago. Because last week we did a...
but the video was posted last week.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, I was wrong, but the video was
on
posted
YouTube. Was posted.
I just want to find a way to be technically correct here in some way.
Hiccups.
We played some Joking Hazard and then some Regarding Phone. But anything relevant to today's game that we're playing right now that anyone wants to add?
Maybe, let's see.
They were close-ish to finding the ingredients of the storm.
That's what you think.
That's what I think.
That's what you think, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of word salad I just did.
Also, for the clarification on the gate, it's a gate. There is a chain that goes around the handles of the gate with a lock on it, or not even a lock, but the chain is magically locked. To to clarify the chain
Yes.
statement, just so everybody gets what we're talking.
What was the magic words again?
Shula and Alush. Shula is to open it. Alush is to close it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I had missed that in mine.
I don't. Did you mention that Varmuri thinks there's some kind of creature or presence that lives down in the Storm Warden's
I know I did not
area?
mention that, but that is a thing.
Yeah, that is something he was very insistent about. That one of the reasons he feels he needs our protection for that being his escape route.
Oh, one other thing, because we talked a little bit about the shadow thing at the beginning of that session, and the idea of possible possession was brought up.
Was it? I don't remember
Well, the
talking
idea
about
of
possession.
the reason shadows are trying to, I mean, the shadow was trying to go for you was that it was potentially trying to possess you, is what
Don't
one of the
think
theories was.
That was the theory we discussed, because what we were talking about was that it was trying to switch places with me. The creepy thing in the wall was trying to switch places with me.
I'm
was our
having a
theory,
hard
not that it was trying to
difference.
possess
I
me.
mean, hard
Okay,
time
so
telling
there's
the
a
difference.
creepy thing in the wall in the bathroom.
No,
The poop ghost?
I'm-
No. And then the shadow of the little
Well,
kid.
let her clarify
with
her,
the smaller
her
shadow.
concern
No, I'm saying
first.
I'm trying to figure out what we're talking about for the two
Yeah,
things.
yeah. Let her clarify. It'll help.
Yeah.
So
We were talking about the shadow, the toilet shadow. We thought that
Okay.
we did use
it's toilet
you guys did
shadow
use the-
now. I thought it was a toilet
It's-
ghost.
It is in
Yes.
no way. Yeah, to me it was a ghost in the wall, not a shadow. That's why I was confused.
Fair. That is completely understandable and fair.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, but that was the theory that we had talked about. We did use the word switch versus possession, though.
Yeah, I
but
don't
that was
think
an
it was-
idea
Right.
that
Yeah.
had been brought up.
To me, it was from what it was explained to me is, or how I remember and how it's written in my notes, is that it was trying to trade places with me in the Hollow Archive. Not that it was trying to possess me. It's trying to pull me in there and switch with me out in here. Not necessarily because possession to me is that it's going to take my physical form. But from how it was explained is that it would be, we would switch places essentially, and I would be trapped there, and it would be able to be here.
But regardless, I wanted to bring that up
Okay,
just
good point.
in case.
It's a good reminder.
But yeah.
'Cause I've been thinking about it as a person, and I'm like, huh, okay.
Cool. Anything else?
Not that I can
I don't think I
remember.
have anything.
Cool.
I have a lot of failed rolls in here in my notes talking about things we screwed up, but that's about it. Failed to bluff, natural one diplomacy, super low roll shooting a signal arrow.
A +1 on my good old horse trying to get through.
Sam failing the
I tried
sneak,
my best.
me barely passing the roll to distract the guard.
Yeah, it was definitely a low roll session for in a lot of spots, but that's okay. Ooh. But yeah, no. The only other thing I wanted to add was we did not leave off on them aiming bows.
Oh,
at
okay.
Varmar. We left off on them firing arrows. At
Oh,
Varmar,
okay. Okay.
which we will resolve now. And by now, I mean as soon as I get everybody to be able to see the screen, including you guys.
Oh, yeah, I definitely did not spell her name that way. So I will definitely fix that now. There we go. It is fixed in my notes.
on.
Good old black screen of death right now.
Yeah, it's doing its thing.
Indeed.
Hold on.
It started. Oh, you mean your Google is?
No, that's fine. I just need to move to this screen. There we go.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say we're on the very bottom
Yeah.
corner of this. It's just that we were zoomed into the tippy top of the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was causing all kinds of issues.
So when I zoomed all the way out, I could definitely see this.
There we go.
Yeah, there we
Why the
are.
hell is that visible? The heck? What is this freaking circle over here? What the heck?
Y'all can see things? Says the man in the back of the cabin.
I'm just trying to figure out why there's this like random illuminated circle out in nowhere. Hold on.
That's the the camera's point of view. So that's for the audience.
The audience needs to see a part that's not even an actual part.
Oh, that's where they're standing.
Exactly. Totally.
Oh shoot! I got rid of it and then I screwed it up. I forgot about the delay. All right, cool. I fixed it. All right. Yeah,
I mean, it
yeah.
looks fixed
It's
to me.
fixed. Okay. So yes, we pick up at. So and also, it's a minor correction. Samuel is not a full minute behind because he decided not to do that last additional check.
Okay.
Because that would have put him 10 rounds behind you guys. So he was basically like a few rounds back and just hauled ass. So he's kind of at the back of the cavern over here, just a little out of frame. Let me see if we can get him in frame. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, that was freaking impossible. Worse.
Oh my.
Much worse.
Yeah, he's currently doing the. Oh, gonna be late for church. Or I don't know. For his.
Good God. Oh boy, I can't do it. Hold on, let me just.
No, you can't.
I'll just do it this way.
Just zoom out.
I just had to do it manually. So he's kind of in frame. You can sort of see him.
Oh yeah,
he's
kind
like
of.
the corner of his
Very,
face.
very
Yeah, I'm done.
tiny
Look at
little.
that. Look at that. Yeah, you guys, there he is. Good old Sam Goodbean.
Hey.
Fuck out of here. No, I'm kidding.
He's over here. No,
Throw our boy into the side of the cave. Why don't you?
Oh crap! Now I gotta fix. This is the punishment for screwing around. I gotta go and like fix that now.
Oh. Panda, did you draw that?
no. Yes.
Of course he did. Wait,
Look.
I did it.
Dollars
I
to
might have
donuts.
actually.
If somebody drew something on the Roll20 screen, it was Panda.
Let's see this
All
one.
right, I'll
is
keep that in mind for the future.
Dave's color, so he's drawing it. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I'm drawing it. Me.
No one can see that though, unless Patrick can. But
Oh, yeah, I can, yeah. That's gone now. Okay, so
Oh.
so you're just kind of running up down the cavern. You guys actually can hear, his footsteps approaching rapidly as you hear all these arrows suddenly loose. A dozen storm wardens, 12 in all. That's a dozen.
Oh lord.
All shooting at Mr. Varmurray. Let's see how many are on target. He did have just enough time to realize they were there and what was happening, so he's actually not flat-footed right now.
Oh, good for him.
Is it though?
It's a lot. It's a
I
lot
mean,
of arrows.
that helps your AC if you're aware. So
I know, but it's still there's 12 of them and one of him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. I did that. I made a macro. Hold on, but I did it wrong. So, target's AC. What is his AC? There it is.
no reason I think Dave should have to roll for him. No reason.
only 2 hits. Dang.
Wow.
There's a natural 1 in there. It looks
There's a
like.
natural one in there.
I did roll for them basically.
Wow, yeah, a lot of those are not great. A
No.
lot of those are not great. But that's fine. So there's 2 on target. What you see is this just
There's
like
a lot
hail
of
of
duplicates
arrows.
in here, by the way. That's
Yeah,
really
there are.
weird.
He actually turns and like pulls part of his cloak over himself, and it actually looks like he's partially displaced in that spot. So the 2 that are on target, we're gonna have to roll versus concealment.
Balls.
Hey, you're vocal.
Yeah, I
pick
am.
2 numbers on a D10 that I'm assuming, don't want it to land on because you want him to get hit. And then roll me a D10.
3 and 9.
Okay, let's do that twice.
Let's see. 1, 10.
Essentially, he has
No
a
bonus.
there's a 20% mischance. So a 9 means just
Damn it!
hits one of the like displaced like after images of him, doesn't actually make contact. That one's on target. So he's gonna get hit once.
I need to stop being vocal.
Takes 7 points of damage.
All
Okay.
those arrows, and only one hit. Beautiful.
So yeah, so you see that hail of arrows go by. He kind of like moves quickly to the side of his square there, pulls his cloak over, and you see several of them just go a little bit astray. He like pivots and stops in place, and one just narrowly misses him. It actually looks like it hits him in the head for a second. You see that kind of after image fade out of the way, and then one of them clips his shoulder, and he like jerks backward. You see a rip in like his tunic. So that's what happens right away. Anyone have any immediate reactions when this goes on?
Oh shit.
I don't mean mechanically immediate. I mean, like, do your characters do anything other? Okay, so Lamia says, "Oh shit," and does anyone else?
I would like try and step back, essentially, be like, "Whoop, arrows! Nope, not me." You know, that very much like flatten myself into the wall kind of thing, where it's like, "Woo!"
So you just like you step back. I'll say you're effectively like doing like total defense, just as a for a mechanical thing. You're trying to get the hell out of the way of the arrows without like dropping prone.
Yeah, legit would be like sucking into the like wall of the tunnel. Be like, "Yeah, nope, no."
That's fair. Okay, then in that case, Varmuri's immediate response to this is, of course, to try to get behind all of you, so you can do the job that he assigned you.
Oh boy.
Eli, do you let him through your space?
Or
do you try to stop?
I'm gonna go with no. I'm not gonna let him through my space.
So he starts rushing through, and you're kind of pinned to the wall, but you just sort of stick an arm and like a foot out. So he's gonna actually have to try to make a CMB check to get through you, treating you as an enemy, which will then, I'm assuming, have to also do with Lamia, unless you're gonna let him through if he gets past. Okay.
No.
So this is like all immediate stuff, which is why we haven't rolled into initiative. Let's see, what are his odds? So what am I trying to beat? What's your CMD, Eli?
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, not very high.
That's fine. I'll go ahead and open roll this. What is his? I mean, his CMB is not fantastic either, so. Yeah. But it's enough.
Yeah.
It is enough to get through your space. However, this is not a valid space, so he can't actually get there. He has to get all the way over here, so he's got to get through Lamia as well. So
my
Lamia, what is your
CMD is
CMD?
19.
Plus 2. So that's 21. He has to beat a 21, which he can.
It's just hard.
It's just very unlikely.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Panda.
Definitely didn't beat it. So because of that, wow. So because of that, so he can't get into a valid space. You actually basically shove him back past Eli into this room. He's actually going to end up in this space. He's going to choose to be there instead of where he was. All as just kind of the immediate response to the hail of arrows. And you see all of the Stormlords all knock arrows again because they're going to keep shooting. But now we're going to roll into initiative.
I feel yucky. Don't forget to.
You've been wanting to murder this guy.
Yeah,
for like
you've been the one who
weeks
really wanted, the most vocal about
weeks.
having him dead outside of the stream the whole time.
Don't forget to click on your token.
You are included in this, so
Okay.
you want to roll initiative. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I didn't know if I was close enough yet.
Boy.
Yeah. I need to go find our hollows. I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
Not good. That's fine. Okay. Where's my initiative dealie? There it is.
Unless we're in a forest.
Yeah, this cave is a forest.
It would be different if you were in a forest. That is true.
The cave is certainly a forest, sir.
Let's turn back so it's not getting in my way. We'll do armories. Do this guy's. And we'll do. Put 2 groups of Storm Wardens, because I forgot to do this earlier. Put them into 2 groups, and they're going to each roll a group initiative, so we don't have to handle them one by one. I just forgot.
I assume I was hearing sounds of arrows being shot. And bows
and you
flying,
heard like,
so-
oh shit! You hear some like scuffling and scrambling, and probably you hear Farmery cursing as well.
Okay. As I say, because I can't really see what's going on, but as long as there's an indication of
Oh yeah,
combat
it's
is
definitely
happening.
loud. It is definitely loud. Okay, so we'll have this dude as our blue group. This dude as our not blue group. Cool. All right. Because of having how that all occurred, no one in here is going to be flat-footed, so don't worry about that. I believe that's everyone. Any ties?
I really want to make a blue
There's
man
tie
group
there.
joke, but I cannot think of a good one. But because when you said blue group and also they have bluish skin, I want to make a blue man group joke.
Sam, what is your initiative bonus?
4.
+4? Okay. So we can go before that. Or actually, hold on. This is also for... Gosh darn it. That's not what I was trying to type. Hold on. 16.4. Go for because I have to. And here's yours would be. I think that'll sway it. Send. Yeah, it looks ugly, but whatever.
I mean, it works.
I don't actually need the zeros. It's probably the main thing. Oh well. Oh, for frick's sake. Let me out of the thing.
It's not letting you add to the thing.
It's not letting me, like, confirm it for some reason. Oh, for frick's sake. Hold on. Ascending.
This combat brought to you by
Descending.
Shasta
There we go.
Cola.
Jesus.
Shut up.
That was dumb.
Shasta, a soda that I
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
because they make diet versions of almost everything.
Yeah. All right.
Please make a diet Dream Cooler, please.
Further.
Oh, right? Dream Cooler?
Oh,
Or is it just orange cream?
Dreamsicle.
Dreamsicle, yeah.
They,
Dreamsicle
regular orange is also just fire.
Yeah.
It is pretty solid.
But then again, I also just really love orange soda.
Okay, there we go. Guys should be
I do,
able
I do,
to
I
see
do.
initiative. All right, we are in order. Lamia, you're up.
So here's my issue. I don't want to go out there and potentially be fired on. And second, I don't want him to get past us.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
So quick question. Is there enough room for me to be able to swing my halberd like normally, or
Not in this tunnel. No, not quite comfortably. You can, but you're going to take a -2.
okay? So I'm gonna grab my battle axe then. Thank you, Hattie.
So it's move action. You take
Excuse
out the
me.
battle axe one-handed.
Oh.
Yep.
Sneezed.
And I guess I'll ready a strike if he makes it through. If sorry, my throat is being not very comfortable right now. If Var Murray makes it past Eli.
Okay. Go ahead and type that into the Roll20 chat for me. All right, next is the blue set of Storm Wardens. Fire at him again. 6 of them. That's their bonus. Versus his total AC. It's 2. Dave, pick 2 numbers on a D10 that you don't want it to be to land on, and then roll 2d10.
Wait, 4 and 8.
Okay. Okay, that is 1 hit. So one of them is evaded. Take 6 more points of damage. Shit! Fucking traitors! Sam, you're up.
Cool. There's combat happening.
This guy, kind of looking past the gate and everything, looks kind of frantic, like he snaps his head back, sees you, looks ahead. You can't really tell what he's gonna do, but and you see what you can see otherwise.
Yeah. Can I, this is the guard that we brought along as well, right? Or bandit that we brought along as well.
Yeah, they came with Varmarie.
Okay. Would it be possible to try and persuade him to leave? Like, very much, I would like to go up to him and to see if this is actually the role. Like, you're best off just running off that way, I mean.
You can. I'm trying to decide if this is going to be a diplomacy or an intimidate check.
I'm meaning it out of the goodness of my heart.
I know.
Like, but
generally,
it was
that kind of persuasion is going to take a little more time than, especially with combat's going on. And I think that this is very much there's still a threat of pain of death kind of behind this, even though that's not. I know that's not what you're like meaning, but like, you're better off leaving. This is going to get ugly, kind of thing. You know, I think it's going to have to be intimidate in this circumstance.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move my character up because I was going to move up to him.
That'll be your standard action to try to persuade him. By the way,
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I asked before I did it. Intimidate.
Well, you're not trained in diplomacy either, right? So
I didn't put any points into intimidate either, so that's a 7.
he just goes, "What? Fuck you!"
Okay.
Anything with your swift action? Or do you
I
have
got
anything
nothing.
else?
I don't believe I have anything yet.
Okay. It's your
That's
turn.
it for me.
So next up is the yellow set. They're also going to fire at Varmarie, of course, because what else would they do? Use some good rolls in there. Still no crits.
what the heck? Dang.
Still no crits. Okay, this time we'll have Panda. Pick 2 numbers on a d10 that you don't want it to land on, and then roll 2.
I don't want it to be?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 and 6.
Okay.
2d10.
Nice.
2 hits. 5 and 8. Oops. Takes 15 more points of damage. See, he's actually you can definitely see he's bleeding underneath the cloak now. He's kind of like curling up and like, trying to shield himself from it. And, like bumps against Eli a couple more times, trying to like just stagger his way through, but you're not letting him. That's their turn. They are. Yeah, they see he's hurt. Guy at 5-foot steps. These guys all 5-foot step in, and while they do, they draw their swords. Drop the bows. All right, Hattie's turn. Not much space to throw a javelin. Hattie is going to... Seems like she readies her weapon. She doesn't do anything right now. Varmuri's turn. Bastards, all of you! And he is going to cast a spell defensively.
Smart.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. What we got? Let's see, level. Okay. Supposed to open roll that. 18 on the die already beats it. Plus his bonus. Okay. So those guys all come up. He, shouts that insult, and like as soon as one of the guys kind of gets close with the sword, he kind of palms like the handle of it, and they shrug him off. As he's doing, he like puts that as part of his somatic movements he needs. One of them kind of takes like a tentative stab at him, but he's like dances just out of range, and you see his form just wink out. You see a couple of footprints move across the gravel of the ground. So you know he's still there. And you definitely see some blood drip onto the floor. But he's now going to roll a stealth check, which I will not open roll.
Bummer.
He went in the gopher hole. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go.
Fitting. That's Eli. Back in token. Here we go. Click the wrong token. There we go. Alright, cool. Is that arrow visible?
I don't see any arrow.
Okay, good. So it's on a different layer, so I have to make sure. Okay, so that is his turn. Next is Rahala, who technically is not in this space. She's the same space as the horse, but she's not gonna do anything. She's still shrunk. Next up is Eli.
What do you need from me?
It's your turn.
Oh, I thought you were saying we need to check. Oh, well, can I use detect magic to see if I can find him? I know I probably can't because he's invisible, but
I mean, detect magic won't actually help you find him.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's why I was asking. Because if he's invisible, I guess it depended on what spell he used. But if he's invisible, I know it won't help me.
Yeah.
But okay. In that case, I'm gonna just go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Not a bad choice. Standard action, cast Mage Armor.
Yep.
With those shadows and stuff wrapping around you.
I do not recover it.
Okay. Do you use your move or swift?
No. I want to stay right where I am, blocking this tunnel as best I can.
Okay. Not a bad idea. Next up is that bandit. Let's see. Sam, did you draw your weapon on this guy?
I probably would have drawn my sword when I heard combat.
Okay.
But so far, I have not really made hostile, unless he wants to deem that intimidation as hostile.
Not necessarily.
I mean,
It was more to see if you had a weapon in hand.
yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. He shouts down the tunnel this direction. He just shouts out down there. He's just, They've made it in! We're being ambushed! And he is going to... He doesn't know if you're an enemy or not.
He's gonna find out.
Does have his weapon drawn. He 5 foot steps. Well, you know what? Actually, hold on. Are you trying to conceal your intent on like whether you're hostile or not? Essentially, if you're not, he's gonna know you're hostile. And if you
we'll just say yes. He's assuming that I'm hostile. Let's just say that'll be easier.
Like if you're in like a stance ready to strike him if he moves.
Yeah, like if he attacks me, I would be ready to defend myself. So yes, I would appear hostile because I'm squared up.
So he is going to attempt to tumble. Space.
Oh, he's acrobatic.
I mean, he's
attempting.
He's attempting to tumble.
Oh,
That's all I said. I didn't say he was acrobatic. I said he was attempting to tumble.
There's some fine tumblers.
I used to always max out my tumble skill in normal D&D.
Wait, Nat 20 did.
He did.
That's
back in the
Good
being county fair.
Yeah, because he's got there. So he's got around you, but he's only going to be able to move half speed because you half your speed when you tumble.
Mm-hmm.
That is still enough to get off the map. If he double moves, which he will. So he's still visible to you, Sam. He's going to get... What was that? So he would make it... Yeah. So it's be... Is it half speed for just that move action or both? Oh, you know, actually... Well, he does not quite make it off the map because it halves movement for that round. So he gets exactly here. Looks like he's going to keep going that way. He's going back to the main part of the base. He's just retreating. Okay, that's the final turn of the initiative. We're back to the top. It's Lamia.
So Lamia curses and then glares around to see if she could possibly find out where the hell he went.
Okay, move action.
Knowing very
roll
well,
perception.
there's no way. Do. No modifier. Woot woot.
11. You definitely see some blood in this spot, but
I didn't see where. Oh, in the.
You don't
okay,
see where it leads. You don't you can't tell what direction he moved off of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Lamia's gonna stay in her spot and ready to, I guess, attack if something brushes against her. That's not Hattie or Eli.
Okay. Yeah, fuck you, Sam. So,
or the horses, or the storm
Storm Wardens, blue team. They drop the bows, they draw swords. This one doesn't look he doesn't have the markings on the look at his hair and such, or the headdress or anything that shows you he'd be a band leader, but he does seem to speak out like he's kind of a companion of this one unit. He says, keep the way blocked. You can't let him through. And they all seem like they're ready to attack, but they don't see him. Sam.
Yes.
You're up.
So that gentleman is doing exactly what I wanted him to do, but now he's yelling his head off, saying they're attacking. So
Oh yeah, that sound carries.
Yeah, now I'm like conflicted. Uh, yeah, because we end up getting attacked too. So yeah, I would probably go after him.
Okay. He's right there on the map, right at the edge.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up to him, and I'm gonna do Shield of Swings.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know if he's gonna actually try to attack me back, but
I mean, he might.
yeah,
Or
I
he
don't
might
know.
just run.
So I'll do half damage, but I get +4 to my AC.
Wait, the shield swings require a full attack action?
Take a full action while wielding a
you
two
wouldn't be
action.
able to- you wouldn't be able to get to
I
him
wouldn't
at
be
the
able
same
to.
turn. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll move. Boop. Surely, if you can move that far in half speed, I can move that far. Attack you with my Falcata Magna.
Okay. $21. That's definitely a hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and
roll
roll
my
damage.
damage.
8 points of damage. He is still standing.
Oh yeah.
Definitely wounded him badly.
That's it for me.
Pain.
Yeah.
You piece of shit!
Sorry.
You will be! But next up is Storm Wardens. The other team. Yellow guys. They start kind of moving around. They're going to do perception checks to see if they can find him. There's a lot of these guys. Okay, each of you roll me... let's see, where is my sheet for them? 1d20 plus 7. We're going to take the highest. Ooh, it's probably going to be the highest.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, that's why. Sorry. My numlocks was off. I was like, why is this not doing what I want it to do?
Wow.
I rolled above a 10.
But of course, Panda once again ruins it for you by rolling higher.
I don't care. I rolled above a 10.
That's fair. You see them pointing out more bloodstains.
There's blood on the floor. Blood on the walls.
They've also drawn swords. The ones who didn't have swords drawn. These guys did. So it's gonna get just over here. Oh wait, no, this guy would go there. This guy's moving up. Alright, that's all they can do right now. They definitely haven't exactly pinpointed him. Hattie stays ready. Bar Murray, who you guys don't see right now. This guy here is holding his sword, looking around ready. All of a sudden, he goes, like gets shoved into the wall. He whirls around and takes a huge swing. I need... Let's see. He's got a 50% miss chance against an invisible target. So we're going to have Giselle.
Oh, good.
I'm just going to roll a d4. So which two numbers are a hit?
1 and 4.
Okay, roll 1d4. It's a 1. That's a hit. That is... Or it's a chance of a hit, sorry. He actually has to attempt. He may still roll too low. Ah, yeah. Unfortunately, he still rolled too low.
Mm-hmm.
So he still misses. And my dog is having a dream, because of course he is. That's him.
That's what he do.
The peanut butter, it's attacking back. Oh yeah, no talk of peanut butter. Squash might be in you. He's allergic.
Okay. I was not going to do anything right now. So next will be Eli, but you hear the Stormlords up here are all shouting. They're all like kind of shouting to each other. You can tell they're going to go after him. Or at least that's their plan. And Eli, you're up.
All right. So yeah, I am still gonna try and stand firm as the first line of defense, I guess, in this area. But I'm also gonna go ahead and draw my crossbow, and then ready in action to fire if he reappears.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he should have reappeared because he tried to go past the thing, shouldn't he? Or I guess maybe that's not counted as aggressive action?
Nope. Definitely was not. Yeah, trying to move through an enemy space is not an aggressive action. Got it. Cool. Bandit guy is... glares at you, Sam, then he withdraws. And as he kind of runs down the tunnel, you hear a cavalcade of additional like boot thuds approaching the tunnel.
Okay.
So you know there's a lot of people coming.
Yep.
So once that's all happening, you start to hear kind of shouts of people of more of the bandits approaching. This Storm Warden here also kind of hears that, looks at you, Eli, and says, "We're here to fight. Get Farmori.
Oh my god. Okie dokie.
You cannot let him reach our sanctum." They've obviously changed their attention. Top of the initiative, but Eli, if you want to respond, you can. Is that a no?
Dave.
What? He said, oh, to me. I didn't know they were
Yeah, he was
Eli,
talking
sorry.
to Eli.
My bad. No, I don't have anything to say. I just...
You heard what he said?
Yeah, I heard what he said. I got my crossbow trained, like...
Well, he's telling you to go after him, not to...
I don't know where he is.
This was the guy that swung at him.
Yeah.
So more than likely he went down this
Blood
tunnel.
trail going this way. This guy got nudged out of the way.
Okay.
And he points in that direction when he tells you to go after him.
Okay, then.
Lamia.
I do the, like, heft my crossbow thing where I'm like, I'll go get him kind of thing.
Cool.
Okay. So hearing that, am I okay to ride your horse, Eli?
I don't think so.
Okay, then she's gonna go
Because he's
forward.
in a very tiny area. I don't know how you're going to, like, get past me and not run me over with the horse. And, like, I don't think that would work very well.
Okay, but in character, do you just say no?
I mean, if you ask me, I would say what I just said. Be like, I don't think you can get him out of the tunnel quickly and not run me over. And, like, yeah.
All right, so Lamia pushes past. 5.
Also, the
10,
two other people in the
15,
tunnel.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Because if I remember right,
Changes
it was
her-
a squeeze getting him through this tunnel.
changes
anyways,
her
right, Patrick?
Standard into another move.
Yeah.
So
5, 10, because that's my second diagonal in that.
Shit.
15,
That's fine.
20. I think that's 25. I can't actually see past. Oh, damn it. That's an action, isn't it? Sorry, I have a cap of light, but I'm making sure. It doesn't tell me if it's an action. I'm going to assume that's an action to do. All right, so she'll stop right there because that's all she can move and see right now. Because I'm gonna assume the lighting the cap of light is a standard action because it acts as though as the spell light.
Yeah, it's a spell trigger or a command trigger. Yep.
Okay. Done.
Yep. It would be. Cool. Next up is shit. Here we go. Blue guys, they're going to move toward the commotion. They intend to go and fight. You can't quite get all the way there. So get that space. I think what they're probably mostly doing is they're kind of filing in, ready to move through once you guys are out of the way. And the dancing light step armor we put here. By now, I think, yeah, they're out of range. Well, that one's just barely not. But most of them are. File in. Try not to get your way. Cool. Sam, you're up.
Cool. I don't know any of that's happening. Is this spot where this is tight? Like this area is tightest?
Wait,
I assume.
Hold on a second. You should be able to see a little bit. What the hell's wrong with this lantern? 1 second. Horse move. Damn lantern.
I mean, I can see this well. I can barely see the corner of Hattie. But, like, my vision is this area.
Well, that's because
Yeah.
the tunnel.
Yeah, it's the tunnel. Okay. So yeah, obviously you can't see that stuff. I was checking what you could see and it looked weird on my screen.
Yeah, I was like, because you're like right there ish probably, because I can't see you because of the way the tunnel fork is. Even
I'm
though
actually
I have,
a couple squares down. But
but you're in that
you
line.
can
so,
hear
like,
what's happening, but you can't see in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
cool. So I'm gonna move. From what I can tell, this seems like the tightest point of this.
Basically, I mean, this is all easy enough to move in for you. It's just hard for a horse.
Is this a offshoot?
Mm-hmm. That's where it goes off to the outside.
Yeah, remember that's the tunnel I
Yeah.
went and snuck down that I ran into Ivana on?
Oh, I wasn't there.
No,
yeah.
but I'm reminding
It did
you,
happen, yeah.
the player, yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to that spot since there's two things there. Now I'm gonna do shield of swings.
At what?
I'm gonna stand here if anything comes from, because I just heard heavy boot falls coming from that direction.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't ready Shield of Swings. It is a full
Oh.
attack action. You can only ready a standard action. So you can ready an attack, but not a full attack action.
So I have to attack something with it then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally you're swinging like crazy in a way that is both defensive, but it's defensive because you can hurt them.
Okay.
But, like, yeah, you couldn't just sit there and just swing wildly at nothing. That's not...
I mean, you could, it just wouldn't
I
be
could.
good.
Okay.
Wouldn't really
well,
help you much.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was 15.
Yeah, the back of that horse is an occupied space, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is this a movable spot?
This spot, yeah, I'd say you can move there. That's fair. That's fine.
Okay. I think that's technically in the square. And I'll see now a Stormwarden that is trying to get this way. So, okay. Good. Catching what's going on now. And I got nothing else I can do, really. Besides, I guess I can ready.
You can
attack,
move again
yeah.
if you want to, but yeah. Or
That's
just
true.
ready.
Shit. Yeah, might as well. Let's see. I can see stuff now. It's 5. I'm stuck. I can't move.
you
So that's
go.
5. Okay. 10, 15, 20 would be on the other side of Hattie. Which I don't think I can move myself for some reason.
Probably stuck with something. So it's 20.
Yeah, 20. Eli's spot would be 25 and 30 would be next to him, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'll move to there
Yeah.
then. There are a lot of diagonal moves in there, but caves aren't straight. You know.
Yeah, normally they would discount, but we're just trying to move along a little bit here.
Okay, and I'm here.
Yeah, they're just all filing up and getting ready to move. They're waiting for the tunnel to totally clear.
Yep.
Are you trying to say something? Or?
Half
I'll-
might is here. Sorry, that's a joke to me.
No, I will look at Eli and be like, Murray?
I will gesture with my head like cocked off to the direction that you went. Yeah, over here, this way that he went, I guess. And be like, I guess he's our responsibility now. Like, because the Storm Wardens are all obviously coming this way.
Phone,
Cheap.
hush. Anyway.
All right, and now that's my turn.
Cool. So next up is they all moved in, took care of that. Hattie is going to, she's going to just lead the horse out. So it's going to be a double move for her, half speed, but it's going to get these over here. Tunnel's clear. Second. That's all I can do. Nothing. She's still tiny. Eli.
Let's see. God, first thing I'm gonna just do is be like, Hattie, you need to stay with Nyx and like keep out of their way. I point to the storm wardens all around us, but believe
You don't want me to follow?
no, I don't know what's in there, and you need to keep Nyx safe and like not in this tiny area. Okay, that should be a 30-foot move for me.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and just move again though.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you get stuck on something, just say so.
You're fine. There's just this branch is off. Is the problem? Is my
Or branch.
not my is not that I was stuck.
When you get there,
left,
real quick
right,
though,
left,
roll me a
right.
perception check.
Okay. Would help if I was not on my spell list. And I was actually on my list of things. You know that thing that always happens when I'm asked to do a roll.
No.
What spell should I use here? Okay, so you don't see anything, but you think, like, as you're kind of getting up there while you're looking down the left tunnel, to your right, you think you hear, like, a scraping of footsteps over here.
That's enough for me to go this way. There we go. That's where I finish my moves, my double move at.
This is that guy. He gone. But let's see. Where? There. Start coming in. Lamia, you're up.
All right, first things first.
I need to move the. I need to move this a little. You go ahead. You're good.
The cap of light.
Oh, so standard action to turn on the cap of light.
Yep.
Okay. Why is this not moving? Darn thing. Anyway. Let me add the light to you. Oh, I know why. Gosh darn it. was in the wrong freaking layer again. Because that's what I'm good at. Okay. What is that? Torch, basically? Or like light, which is like a torch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like light, which is like a torch.
At least I'm pretty sure it is.
Because it says as light.
Mm-hmm. 20 and 20, and I think that's the same as torch. So. Boop.
Ah.
Once and then second.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, sometimes you add new light elements, you have to move the thingy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then her second action, then she'll use her move to move. 5, sees Eli, okay, 10, 15,
Create or destroy Salt Lake.
20, 25, 30. Okay, and then she's done.
Okay. Let's get this all move. And you start hearing the sounds of battle pretty immediately when they move past. That team, cool. Sam, you're up.
It's me. Well, everybody else is headed up there, so. Ooh, okay. Well. That spot, and then. Whoa, okay. I guess I can get to that spot, or that spot. I think that spot's technically closer.
Yeah, with one move.
I can kind of see Eli now. Well, then I will go ahead and 5. I'll move the. I'll use my action to move more. 5, 10, 15, 20.
This will put me at 30.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move. I'll move up. Yeah. How we were together. Yeah,
Right.
So that helps. And that's it
Together
for me.
again. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, next the other team, Storm Wardens, who are pretty much, I think, effectively going to be, at least for now, no longer acting in the general initiative count. Just getting them all filed over there. Take them out. And where's that bandit? Go away. Yeah. Hope I didn't just remove one from the. We'll find out shortly. All right, Hattie is going to. When you give her that command, essentially, she asks the one question and then she just nods, and it's going to move over there and kind of just sticks to like the side area over here, so that if she needs to, she can follow if the battle gets a little bit closer. It's her. Let's see. All three of you, roll me perception checks real quick.
Okie dokie.
Perception.
I didn't have to switch off my spell list this time.
What?
Oh, crazy, right?
7, 12, 19. Okay, so Sam and
Thank
Eli.
God Sam's here.
Sam and Eli both make this check.
But he didn't ask if we were in a forest, so he failed.
Just Eli. Just Eli. No,
I got to do it once per session, so at least.
Sorry, what do we see?
Up to the north, you hear a like crunching noise, and then kind of a popping sound that echoes through the tunnel a little bit.
Describe the crunching.
Describe the crunchy. Wait, what?
I was going to ask you to describe the.
Does
pop
it sound
sound.
like? Does it sound like a gravelly crunchy, or does it sound like
Someone eating something crunchy.
it's somebody chewing on chicken bones?
That's a good question. No. I will give you more information regardless, but just roll me a quick survival check.
Okay.
Sam, specifically.
Are we in a forest? No.
Thank you, sir.
You asked earlier today.
I know.
Actually, stranger than that, it sounds like snow crunching. Like boots
Okay.
and snow.
Okay. That's different.
And it is cold here. Remember, that's one of the ways you find this place is that the air is a lot colder. But that's still like there's no snow where you're standing, you know.
So the pop is it like a
Soda pop.
like a
I'm joking.
Yeah,
like that kind of pop, like a magic-y soundy pop to me, like I would think associated with like people disappearing and reappearing.
like
That weird
apparating.
Yeah.
pop was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe,
yes,
maybe ninjas.
Yes, that kind of sound.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Great. I like that sound a lot better than the other pop I was thinking of, which was like, knuckles popping, which
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like that sound.
For those of you that don't know, I also have a ninja character who, when he turns invisible, pops.
It's always
Yes,
the
he
sound he
does.
makes.
Always. Forever.
For out of initiative, Eli.
Well then, I suppose you said that was to the north, right? So we're gonna go
That was
north.
to the north. There is a. Let's see. I forgot there was one other detail. So if you want to, if you decide you want to move back, you can. But
Okay.
to the east, you don't hear anything, you don't see anything, but you do. There's a smell coming from over there that smells like rot and like old food and wood, damp wood.
Nature's metal.
Gross. I will avoid the east and go north because I don't like those smells.
They're
That
not
sounded
pleasant.
like a very familiar smell we've heard recently.
No, the shuck was like repulsive.
No. I was thinking mimic.
Because
Because he was also gross smelling.
Yeah, but it also had some like reasony smells and such too.
Okay, so that was my 30-foot move. So I'm gonna
That was
move
30.
again. Speaking of, but I'm trying to figure out how these diagonals will work for me counting my move. I don't want to move too far. Because if it's like normal diagonals, it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I could be all the way up here. I just want to make sure.
You'd be in a space.
One square back? Okay. Great. There we go. That sounds good. Because the diagonals are just a little weird through that tunnel, so I didn't want to move too
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, the tunnels are kind of crazy. But as you're going through there, you notice that there is some like light frost and such on the ground, like little light patches of snow. And you see some kind of foot tracks in some of the light snow over here.
Okay.
And Lamia, you're up.
All right, Lamia follows after. Can you just move me, Patrick? 30 feet.
30. What? Can you not actually move? You should be at least be able to go north.
It's my not mouse is being very annoying right now.
There's your 30.
Okay. Yeah, just 30.
The
Thank you.
gerbil.
I just
is
moved
acting
you.
up.
I know you just
And
moved
you
me.
moved it back.
I didn't mean to. I promise. I'm at the 30.
Know about that.
I didn't. I
That's the 30.
thank you. All right, and then I'll turn my standard into a move and move again. Okay, maybe are you functioning with me? Yes. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, done.
Okay. Sam.
It's
But
dark. The light moved away.
Are you essentially just following Lamia? Because I'll allow that.
We'll just do that.
I'll allow that. Since you can't see anything without her.
I knew I should have chosen a different race. Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. One of you has dark vision.
Yo,
And that's because of your
my bloodline, not because of
Yeah.
not because of race. Yeah.
Nope, I'm just a Demi. If Demi's had dark vision, life would be different.
Yes, it would.
A lot more people would be complaining less about them for some dumb reason.
I just more meant for all of us.
So you so what you guys get there? Well, Sam, you can't quite see it, but you guys see some. You're like crunching through a little bit of snow, like very light. It gets a little bit thicker as you get here, and still just 2 C's. But honestly, we're looking at like 1 C, like 1 C worth of thick.
1 C worth.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still not like out there. So
I'm talking about that Oklahoma snow, not Montana snow.
But there's just a little bit more over here than there was kind of through that passage, and you can see some like light foot tracks in it. And
That's one point out. It doesn't really snow here. We just get ice, and then
I mean, we've been getting snow the last few years.
we have actually gotten real snow the last couple of years.
so with those moves, I'm actually going to remove you from initiative.
All right, then let's keep going.
You can, of course, still hear fading, but you do hear the sounds of battle behind you. But if you guys want to move somewhat freely, you may.
Oh, well, then we're going to keep going, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go check out that snow.
Yeah,
area.
because it's otherwise functionally a dead end. That's what it looks like.
Okay,
It looks like
yeah.
these like weird corners. It's like a
There's
star
yeah,
shape.
there's the snow right there. I'm just gonna investigate that area since we heard footsteps through the snow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception. If you want to, Sam.
Yeah, I'm going to explore the opposite of him, just in case there's some dumb thing.
You said perception? What?
Eli is examining this corner, so he's rolling a perception.
Oh.
And I'm saying you can move up if you like.
Oh, okay.
Lamia wants to explore this corner,
Okay.
just
go
in
ahead and
case.
also roll a perception check.
Finally, I rolled over a 10 today.
Does this look like just a dead end to me, I guess? Or I'll do it just
so
a...
far. You want to try to look around, see if anything stands out?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
awesome.
not specifically, but yeah, there's a ceiling.
Then I'll go down the line here.
Is there no scones?
No scones.
So
No
Eli,
sconces either.
I think
As
you
you're-
are our only source of light. Sorry.
as you're scuffling around over there and kind of like move your feet through the snow a little bit, see if anything happens, nothing quite happening, you feel the walls, and as you touch this wall, roll me a reflex save.
All right, reflex it is.
Nice. So you touch it, and you're kind of expecting to put your hand against the wall and feel something, and you just nearly fall all the way through it. And your entire arm up to your elbow that like passes through goes kind of tingly numb. And when you sort of pull back a little bit, it just there's like that little bit of like cold just radiating off your arm for a moment. It's not freezing to the point where like it hurts, but it was like a shock of cold all of a sudden.
It's kind of like stepping into a freezer all of a sudden, where you're just like,
Yes!
oh, it's cold in here.
Like you just walk into a
Yeah.
freezer, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm immediately gonna be like, poke the wall some more. Like, I think I
Just
found
goes
it.
through
Yeah. Like,
It doesn't, and when you do it, like it doesn't feel like there's no substance to it. I'm sorry, it doesn't feel like there's no substance to it. Like there's a little bit of a sensation like you're pushing through something. So you don't think it's an illusion necessarily. There might be something else going on there.
okay.
Well, if you found it, can we go through it?
Well, I mean, my arm went through it just fine. So I think so.
And then Lamia, sorry, as you're talking,
Yeah.
like she's finishing looking. When you kind of look around over there, you see something a little disturbing, actually, in the stone. This whole thing is just natural cave stone. But you see some scratches in these different faces of this wall. They don't look like claw marks. They look almost like human fingernails scratching into stone enough to leave light marks in it.
Don't like that. Don't know what it means, but I don't like it.
Sam, you actually find a kind of an odd groove along like this.
Is it a funky beat?
Not that kind of groove.
Oh.
Just like
You'll
like
never
in the
get your
floor.
groove back.
Oh.
And you like notice it in the floor, like a seam kind of running through the floor there, almost separating that like hallway with this like kind of weird star-shaped room. Then as you follow, you can see it kind of goes all the way on like across the walls and up over the ceiling and down the other wall. But this is like a whole separate section.
Okay, so you're able to go through your wall, Eli. I see what looks like human finger claw marks on my part of the wall. Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that.
Or for clarification, there's a seam
Yeah.
separating this area from the thing we were just in,
Basically,
or
yeah, separating like indicate like this hall thing, like this like passage from this like star-shaped room you're in. There's a
I'm just
seam
gonna
that runs exactly along this line.
take a big old step this way.
Okay.
And
So you guys see Sam step out of the room.
is it possible to like like to see if it's trapped in any sort of way, like if there's like a hidden thing that could close, like if it's that
You can keep searching it if you want to take more time. You can keep examining.
like specifically with this groove.
I know. You
Okay,
can
okay.
search. You can specifically examine the groove a bit more if you want to take more time to do that.
I will do that, but I also know something's wrong with this. To point it out to them as well. So just do another perception, or
Yep, it's another perception.
I'm not sure what that means.
To examine it, it doesn't. You don't see anything that makes you think there's like a trap of some kind in here. Just that you think it's just part of the structure. That this isn't like this room or maybe this tunnel isn't as natural as it originally seemed. But it doesn't look like it's trapped or that there's like something could fit through it unless it's magical, in which case you would have no idea. You'd have no ability to identify it.
I don't have magic yet.
The trap finding class feature, in fact,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which you only get as a rogue.
Yep.
Oh, right.
I did my thing, so.
Well, I'm gonna go through this wall that is not a wall.
Yeah, he more than likely went down there, right?
In the middle of that sentence, he just disappears. Like, he doesn't go all the way through it before you hear the sound. Like, right as you get about halfway, there's like a pop, and Eli is gone.
Same pop.
Yep, same pop. Except, Eli, you're not gone. You're just somewhere else now.
Hooray!
Oh,
All right, well,
Uh,
Lamia's gonna follow after.
my light!
I was about to say, are you sure you don't want to let Sam go first? 'Cause
Oh,
Can
do you follow
Yeah,
He
no.
just blindly gropes around the room until he falls through the gateway.
no, that's that.
I'm a Scooby Doo this. My Lamia! I can't see without my Lamia!
You say my light as Lamia takes a step, and then she'll back up and be like, "Oh, okay, go forward."
Yeah,
Sam.
we'll move together, I guess. On
Okay, Velma
my turn,
Goodbean.
Eli, do you just stay there and wait in that spot?
Yeah, I mean, I will obviously look around because it appears that I am in a room that is, the same shape and style as the other one. So,
Yep.
like a nexus of portals.
So you start looking around, and Sam appears in your space with a violent eruption of suddenly matter where there was none. So you are shunted out of that space, and each of you is going to take 1d6 damage.
Nice.
Oh. Heard about that, but yeah. It's
Like,
better than what I thought was going to happen.
Gosh, I forgot
say.
I forgot to change my color. Hold on.
Because I was like, oh, I don't want to get, like, what is it called when
Like the fly or something? No.
well, Harry Pottered, where they try to teleport and they do it wrong.
Yeah. So you each take 5 points of damage as you just appear there all of a sudden, but it feels like you slammed headfirst into a wall. And you I feel like somebody hit you in the back with like a club. You just stagger forward a second. Then it kind of clicks. You're like, yeah, if it's some kind of teleportation magic, yeah, that can happen. Which also means Sam needs to move the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that's gonna be my cue in character. It's not a door. It's a portal. It's not a door. Like, 'cause I wouldn't have known that. I just stepped through a thing and was in another place.
Right.
I didn't know it was a teleporter.
But now you do.
Yes.
He doesn't have a
mean-
light on him, does he?
Nope.
Lamia follows
What?
after.
No, I don't need a light.
I know I just moved.
I will grab him by the lapel and move him out of the way.
You don't know what I'm wearing.
Okay.
I am using that as a basic thing that we all know what a lapel is. I hope. If not, whatever.
You hope.
Yeah.
That's why I said I hope.
Well, I don't
Joke's
like
on
rock
you.
climbing, so I never look.
Before we do
That
any
is
more
lapel,
exploring,
sir.
may we take a 5-minute break?
We can,
Oh,
yeah.
it is that time.
Yeah.
This is actually past that time.
It is a little past.
Splinched.
So
Thank
fine.
you, Ellie. Yes.
Yes, thank you. It's splinched. But yes, we'll let me. We're cynic. We're good. Okay. Yeah, we'll take 5. Come back here in a little bit and continue
Yeah, but,
the adventure.
10.
Oh, is
Who
the
is
battle
this
music
Tim
on?
and why are we
No.
breaking him?
Break 10.
Thank you.
Wow, we're
Broadcast.
back on screen. Yeah, look at that. Holy crap. We're prompt as fuck. Anyway.
Yeah. 5 minutes. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
it's fine, it's fine.
That is 10, sir. Yeah.
Oh, it was 10?
You know I
oh
can't
my
read.
No,
gosh.
he held
He
up.
was
he
holding
held
up 10
10
minutes.
Oh, okay.
He did 5 minutes, not 5 minutes.
People in the chat, raisins, plums, prunes, or dates. That's your question.
I want dried mangoes.
What about them?
I prefer
Preferences?
for-
Or
Yeah, sure. Or just in general.
all of them, dude.
yeah,
they're
I
all
do
good.
like them.
I like dried mangoes a lot.
That reminds
Dave,
me.
you,
Apricots as
you
well.
are a mango, I swear
I,
to
am,
God.
I do
You're
love
like-
dried apricots as well though. Those are really good.
You're like 70% mango. Some
mango,
people,
man.
most people are like 70 to 75% water. David is 70% mango.
Mango. I am
There's
a
some water in
mango.
there.
He's 50% man, he's 50% go.
Go.
Mango.
Mango. Hey, look, I love mangoes, man, and pineapples. Mangoes and pineapples. That's my jam.
Yeah.
I did polish off the rest of those.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
The mangoes in the jar.
Where do you
I
think
know.
you're
I went
going?
to get one, and there was none
Yeah.
left.
Yeah,
Maybe
there's just
he's
the syrup
thinking about
left,
the
which I've been
dog
adding to
tags.
the orange juice.
Huh?
What?
What?
Okay.
Who are you asking what to?
Oh, my dog.
You.
Oh, okay.
I just heard people saying what, so therefore I started saying what.
He just wandered over here like we're.
Ellie
walk out
says
of the room again.
raisins, but dried mango is indeed pretty good.
It is.
Yeah.
They don't
Ellie-
need to put so much sugar on it though, man. They always.
You know-
I was
you
about
gotta
to
get
talk
the
about
like
that.
the kind without sugar. Same thing with dried pineapple. They always have to put
Pineapples.
sugar on it. I'm like, dude,
Oh.
pineapple's sweet enough. It does not need the sugar.
That's
Uh,
that's my only beef with dried fruit is they always coat the crap out of it in sugar. And
Yep.
You've already
guys are
dried
getting the wrong
everything
dried
but the
fruit,
sugar
then.
out of it. No, dude, like most of it has a crap load of added sugar.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
it's very
a lot
hard
of
to
it.
find like at a store unless you go to like a Sprouts.
It's
or
not
something
covered in
where
like
they're
Yeah.
granulated
straight up.
sugar.
Yeah,
It's just
if you're trying to get just like
they
It just
literally
has sugar in
they
it.
literally
Okay.
soak it in syrup, and
Yeah.
that's part
Yeah,
of
it's
the
candied.
Like,
It's
that's
candied
part of its
pineapple.
preservation and stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Patrick, what
Anyway,
was the name of that date? The Dream Crush or whatever?
Oh yeah, it's called Dream Crush. The
Dream Crush is what it was
the board
called?
game. Yeah.
So there's a lady that, like, one of the stipulations was she goes to a ranch, and her dream is to go to a ranch and make and sell beef jerky, or make beef jerky, or make jerky, I think is what the thing was stated.
Mhm.
There is fruit jerky, which is like a fruit leather.
Mhm. It is a fruit.
So that could have been an option. I think everybody assumed.
I think it actually said beef jerky.
Did it say beef? Damn.
Mhm.
Okay.
anyway, we are
But yes,
in
sorry.
a locked
Uh,
room. It seems like
It's not locked. There's no doors.
Yeah, how can it be locked if there's no doors? I
So
mean,
anyway,
if there was a shotgun in the room, that's how it could be locked.
I mean, yeah, that's true. So
Locked.
I assume you guys are going to look around here as well to try to see
Yes, please.
Was
and thank
intending
you.
on doing that. Yes, that was
perception checks for the
what I
lobby.
was planning on doing before I was so rudely shunted into by Sam.
Oh, now are we in a forest? No.
Still no. I know.
Okay.
You know
Looks
what
like
though?
one,
That
right?
was at least a semi-reasonable question this time, since we're teleporting about.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, but not really.
I'm just glad somebody rolled better than me.
It could be. Who knows?
I'm glad
So-
two
Oh my
people rolled
God.
better.
Guys, the amount of 19s I've rolled this session is hopefully going to make up for the fact that I roll like trash 95% of the time. 19s are basically
So-
natural 20s for me.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Right. So, yeah, Lamia, you are the first to notice it. A pair of footprints actually where you're standing. And you also notice that, like, this is where all the most of the snow actually is where you're standing. They're not
Okay.
facing the direction that you guys all moved naturally, right?
Mhm.
Because you came in facing this way. They're facing that way.
Did you ping it or anything, or did you do it as a?
I realize I am on the wrong layer. They're not
Oh,
facing
okay.
this way. They
Okay,
are facing this way.
Oh, okay.
You notice most
Um,
of the snow buildup is there also.
Huh. That's weird. Let's see.
And then, Eli,
Yeah.
you notice the same thing shortly after.
Okay.
Sam, you find a snail on the wall that's over there. And it's just trucking away, moving upward on the wall. You're not really sure like where it's trying to get to, but it's kind of impressive that it got that far already. But also, like, what the heck is this thing eating here? Like, how's it getting around? What's the snail story?
Where do you got to go? You're already home. You carry it with you.
So there you go.
Lamia is gonna carefully, like, kind of like how Eli had tested the wall to see if it went through the wall that the feet seem to be leading to. She's gonna try and do that as well.
Okay. They're probably closest to this face of the wall.
Okay.
And your hand does go through it. I do need a reflex save. You're going to get a +4 because you're kind of expecting it.
Okay. Reflex. Oh, thank God, I need that.
Reflex.
15. That's fine. So you kind of keep your footing. There was that moment of like, yep, all my weight was still forward. But you managed to not fall through and pull your hand out. There's this kind of, all your armor has got like frost on it where you stuck your arm in. From just
Okay,
like
yeah.
the condensation of you like moving around, kind of sweating and stuff, and then putting your hand in something that's freezing cold.
Okay, yeah. Wall's here. It's super cold. Maybe we'll take a step back.
And to note, this area is not as cold as what you stuck your arm into.
Can I do like a spellcraft or arcana check to see if I can figure out what these like portals are or how they might function better?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming you move over here to kind of examine
Yeah.
where that is.
The portal itself. Yes.
Go ahead and roll a spellcraft check.
Cool. Speaking of nat 20s that I wasn't.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
Holy
Smack
heck.
on earlier.
so yeah, while you kind of examine it and you're like thinking of the different details, and I imagine you and Lamia talk a little bit back and forth. You probably ask Sam, like, trying to make sure like you know what everyone's experience was as you moved through it. It felt pretty instantaneous, but because like there's some weird differences. Like, you definitely weren't reaching when you pushed your hand through the other place. You definitely didn't reach into this space.
Mm-hmm.
You're certain of that. You passed into some kind of transitive plane or something like that. That it must be like a small enough slice of some other plane where there's definitely not a lot of heat. That by the time you get most of your body through, you've already crossed from one side to the other, and it shunts you through. So it's not a true teleportation as much as it is some sort of planar jaunt, but it'll still have that same, because there's a momentum to it. Mm-hmm. Is why you still like slam into people if they're in the way.
Okay.
But also, like, in theory, because this isn't actually teleportation, like if you move something through this at a high speed, it'll continue. The momentum isn't lost.
Neat. Good to know. Good to know.
Make snowball.
Scrape up a bunch of the snow on the ground.
Never mind.
I preemptively duck just in case that portal somehow leads to another part of this room. I motioned to throw it. I'm just like,
you've made it.
Yeah. I was gonna throw it a different direction, but yeah, I'll throw it through the thing.
At this wall?
Yeah.
Disappears.
Samuel, I told you
You
it was.
I
hear a very small pop.
Convinced I'm not going to get hit in the back of the head with a snowball now.
You're just like a very, very quiet pop.
Well, I gotta test it. No, I don't.
Okay.
So are we going?
I'm going to go through, but
Yeah.
count to 5 before you come through, because I don't want to get smacked into again. Like, slow count to 5, not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 1, 2, okay? And then I go ahead and go through the wall. We go over this way to go through it.
Okay. And same as before, you guys hear the sound. And Eli, as you're passing through, there's that freezing cold for a moment, and as soon as you kind of feel it on your face, you're through.
I immediately move to my right to get out of the way. Like, quickly. I'm like, whoop!
Make another snowball.
Jay.
Well,
is slowly counting to 10.
He's over there being like eviscerated by a fucking bullet and like a glabber zoo.
It's the reason I chose 5, not a higher number, guys.
Yeah. In the amount of time it makes me to scoop a snowball, I assume that's 5 seconds, and I ready in action. He's getting attacked by something. I throw the snowball at it, and I go.
Okay.
Take that, foul beast.
Okay.
There's just like a dragon just sitting there like, why?
Well, it's also if it's invisible or whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
So you take a snowball through, and Sam, roll me a will save real quick.
That's funny.
A will save.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that's your best score.
Are we in a forest? Against fear. Me and Dave traded scores. Or rolls.
So you do go through.
A 10.
You definitely go through.
I don't like the quiet DM.
Sam, you don't see Eli.
Mm.
I mean, it is dark.
Is it cold?
It's fucking freezing.
Oh no.
You are in
Okay.
a very small room, and it looks like the walls themselves are just like icy, just completely frozen stone and dirt. Maybe even permafrost.
No.
And below you, it looks like you're just standing on a huge block of ice. And you are surrounded by what appears to be a rusted iron cage. And the door is just slightly ajar.
Mm.
And you don't have your snowball anymore.
Oh no.
The horror.
Ugh. Oh. Do I see the other snowball I threw?
You do not.
If I can see anything.
You do not see the other snowball you threw.
Okay. I'm standing on ice. Okay.
All right, Lamias.
Okay,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I guess I went through, and that's kind of my action.
So then, Lamia, I'm assuming you go through?
Yeah, after I reach 10 on my slow count. I mean, because I had started doing slow count to 10 with Eli. Okay.
Get over there. There's Eli.
I look confused at her.
I also look
I assumed
confused.
Sam was coming through next. Yes, I'm like, you know what, Sam? Unless this thing made you guys body switch, I like poke her like in the cheek. No, you're definitely you. I mean, that if you body switch, you'd still be you, I guess.
Did my snowball
well-
appear over on that side?
Where is Sam?
You guys do see a tiny pile of snow over here in this corner. Or sorry,
means
more
nothing,
over
though.
here.
Uh-huh.
Like a snowball spattered against the wall.
I don't know.
The
He
snowball
did-
I was holding, I guess, is the question.
I said what I
You
said.
wanna pop
Okay.
back through and check. I'll wait right here real quick. I'm gonna just look over, just like give this room a once over. You can pop back over and check and see if somehow it goes somewhere different. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna just check this room.
Okay, well, Lamia's gonna look at the wall that she came through and actually see if that's actually a wall that she can go back through.
Okay. It is.
Because I don't know if that's how it works.
It is.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right. Then
It
Lamia
doesn't
will
require a check.
Yeah.
step back
Before
through.
you do that,
like
Sam.
Eli asked.
Before you step through, Sam. So you're in this cage. Like I said, the door of it is slightly ajar.
Mm-hmm.
I
How much
don't
room
actually-
is in this cage that I'm in?
Oh, basically none.
Oh,
Is it like a go-go?
It is. It is enough. It's enough space for a medium creature, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in a go-go dancer's cage. Live with it.
I'm
You
going
high
to.
boots. Anyways.
Yeah.
You hear a
dance
crunching
toss the powers.
sound behind you. Sounds like crunching snow.
Okay, good. Because I was about to ask.
I thought about making you ask, but no, it sounds
Yeah.
like crunching snow.
Who's been eating my Captain Crunch? Anyways,
I'm gonna open the cage a little bit and kind of stand in the doorway of the cage.
It
And
squeaks loudly.
Oh,
And the
fun.
crunching stops. Said it was rusted.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What is it? Hello?
You see a large, maybe the size of your torso, bluish humanoid hand with like white fur all over it reach around and pull the cage door closed. You hear another crunching noise of snow again. And you hear it say something that you have no fucking clue. But its voice is low and kind of rough.
I'm assuming I said hello in Thule. in Ulu, I'd be like, I don't understand you. Because I don't speak Hick in my language.
You actually hear a sound like kind of like a huff or the hand withdraws from your line of sight. And you feel the entire cage kind of shift for a second and like moves and gets twisted with like a sharp jerking motion to the left, almost like turning a key. And hey guys, there's Sam.
I'm in danger.
And then a snowball hits you in the back of the head.
I'm gonna look at him all confused. How'd you come out over there?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm over here now. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't know
I'm
where
gonna
you
drag
were.
you. Hold on. There it goes.
Am I still in the cage?
No,
Oh,
it's
the
just you.
snowball hits me in the back of the
Sam!
head?
It's you in the back of the head.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You're out of the cage and it just poof.
Sam, where'd you come from?
I'm gonna quickly take a big step to the right. Whoops, that's draw. Yeah, okay. Somewhere cold in a cage with a large blue hairy thing. On the outside of the cage.
Okay, you know what? We can ask those kind of questions later, I guess.
Yeah.
This room is bigger than the other rooms. Maybe we'll have a better time finding him.
I mean, there's only one thing to do, which is either go back, see if he went another way, or keep looking. So I'm gonna check to see if I see any more footprints in the snow.
That's what I was gonna do as well. That's where I'm very like still confused on what happened.
Lamia was gonna go over here because she can see it kind of curved.
Yeah, but since any wall could be a functionally a passage at this point, I'm checking for footprints because even if it leads straight into a wall, I'm just gonna try to walk through that wall.
You mean
Yeah, no,
it's
that's
perception
fine that you're
or
No, I'm
doing
saying
that.
that's my thought process. So,
It's perception or survival.
well,
not
perception
in the
it
forest.
is.
Okay. Survival would have been the same, so yeah. Survival.
Okay. Yep, Lamia, makes sense. You would first start looking. You find them first. And you see the snow in this area is pretty scattered. It's kind of like partially melted in some spots and stuff. So all the little pock marks are not footprints, but you do find a set. This way.
Okay,
But
perfect.
you also see just a little bit of red in the snow.
Perfect. Yeah, I think he went this way. There's some
Berry flavor.
berry flavored. There's footprints and blood.
All right, then let's go.
Light, and I follow.
As you trudge
I
along.
cast another confused look at this area of the thing, but then I follow. Yeah.
As you guys trudge
Oh,
along,
I threw.
Yep.
It does seem to be getting colder.
Oh, that's balls.
But you are finding other small signs of a wounded person as you go along.
Sorry, I'm paused because I don't see Eli. There we go. Okay.
You're fine.
it's fine.
I
You
was
guys are allowed to
finishing
pause.
typing up my notes before I was following you. Plus, I can see. I don't need your light.
Yeah.
Okay, but I want us to stick together in case we find him.
That's fine.
I'm
You
on
were
weird
trying to
though.
say, Patrick. I'm sorry.
What was I saying? No, but you still continue to find parts of red snow. And you just hear, as you go along, you keep hearing these, like, echoes of voices that are too faint to make out any legible speech. They don't
Voices,
seem
though.
to come from the tunnels, they seem to come from the walls.
That's interesting and scary. I'm going to
Closer you
ignore that.
listen. Closer you listen, the quieter it seems. You only hear them kind of at the edge of your senses, never able to focus on them. Anyway, you reach another room. There's a lot of blood in here.
He went to different places. It looks like potentially trying to find another wall. She'll like do the
I don't
air
know.
quotations.
Let's each check out one corner real quick, and I mean you can check a path. I'll check a corner. I'll go check this one over here.
Okay, well, since Samuel's gonna look over there, she'll check the wall over here.
Okay. Perception each.
Yeah, I'll check this corridor.
16.
Perception.
Eli,
Oh
none
my
of those-
god!
None of those.
Hey, there's that
walls-
natural one that we eventually were gonna get.
None of those walls seem to take you anywhere, Eli. You can definitely see some of this, the red and snow around there, like someone else searched this area. Lamia, you can definitely tell someone searched over here. It doesn't look like they found what they were looking for. You do find something very strange, however. As you check in this exact little corner here.
You're on a different layer, I think.
Oh god dang it, I am. On this corner here.
Yeah, okay.
Let me drag us over a bit more. Cool. That corner. At first it seems like a regular kind of junction in the stone. But as you look at it a little bit closer, you can see that like sort of like the frost and like little bits of snow that are like everywhere aren't really on this corner. And there's like an something's odd about the lighting, and as you kind of look at it at different angles, you realize it's not just this straight joint. It's kind of offset. And you sort of try to be able to see like if it's just like the stone is jagged, or if there's actually a gap there. It does seem like there's a crack. Like a split that runs down that exact corner.
Huh.
I'll
But
come back to you in a moment.
Oh, okay.
Just a moment, I'll come back to you. Sam, there's another fucking snail over here. It's too cold for snails. What is this guy doing? Just going along the wall to your right there, down this hallway. You don't know. There's no reason for him to be traveling this far. But
Is it the same snail?
it's definitely a different snail.
Okay. Yeah, that one has a brown shell with light brown spots. This one has a light brown shell with dark brown spots.
So as you're going over that dialogue, Eli, you're probably finishing searching your area. Lamia, in that little split, that little seam there, an eye opens.
Yep. Nope. Lamia says, let's keep going down the hall, guys. It just keeps trying to move because nope.
I think he turned into a snail, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna hinder myself more with this natural one.
Eli, you should go up front for no reason in particular.
Stay where you are, Vara Murray.
Bring your friend with us, Sam.
The
please.
snail continues.
He's escaping.
Yeah, if
You're
we're gonna go
actually-
this way, I
you're
will head
actually
down
going to take the
this way.
snail.
I don't want it to move my animal companion, but like if they say take the snail out,
I'm just
Sure.
asking if you take it. It doesn't have to be your animal companion. That's
Can I take it?
you now have a brown snail.
Light brown spots. Oh, But yeah.
So yeah, Lamia, as you move away, just real quick, roll me a will save.
Mother, do I get any
Just real
bonus?
quick.
Because
Just real quick, roll me a will save.
do I get any bonus? Because I'm like, nope. That's magic.
Did you get a nope check?
I don't recall saying any bonuses. So.
Damn it.
As I recall, the only person who gets a nope check is Zakeem.
Yeah. Against fear.
You can't quite get that eye out of your mind.
Nope.
You feel like you're still being watched.
Let's keep going.
Nothing else happens. You just have that just sensation clings to you that someone is watching you.
Do not like.
See that it curves around this direction. Let me see. Do you guys? You hear something come down this direction. I think I'm on the right layer. You hear something
Yeah, I see it.
like wood splintering and a snap.
Ooh, that was a nice little sound effect.
Well, I will continue up here. Not wanting to get too far ahead of people, obviously.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, light disappeared.
Doesn't seem to be any more blood in the snow.
As I move up to this like junction area, I'm gonna stop and start looking for stuff because I don't want to take a wrong path.
Okay. Go ahead with the perceptions, please.
Also, I want to make sure to check this little alcove right here that I'm indicating, just because I'm not sure if that's a thing or not.
Okay.
Do I need a negative now because that image of the eye might be making me paranoid?
Woo! I made an 8.
If you're like,
Look at that.
you're not trying your hardest, basically, like you don't want to find something, then yeah, you
Can I
No,
find
I
it?
do want to find something, but
Then no,
I
you
was
gotta
just
roll
making
that
sure.
regular.
Okay.
Can I find a snail with my 8?
You know what? Sure. There is definitely right over here, buddy.
All right,
This
Samuel.
one's-
Once
I
again,
feel like,
This one's got a tan shell.
You're the-
there's so many snails in here. You wouldn't think there'd be any.
you're the hope of today's session.
I rolled.
That's
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
did
that's
you?
right,
So you're the
he rolls
13?
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, snails are actually good if you char them up. You get. I started talking about the gardening properties of snail shells.
Wow.
mm,
Of their shells, yeah.
I don't see any more blood, guys, or we don't really see any footprints either, right?
Sam, technically this would be you because you did roll the highest. You do not see any more footprints, but Sam, you do step on something in the snow that like kind of rolls under your foot a little bit, and pick your foot up, and you can see it's a small glass vial, uncorked.
Does it smell like anything?
Medicinal. It smells very medicinal. It's got like that, yeah, very like herbal, pungent smell.
So
Eli.
he went down that path. What?
I'm just gesturing Eli with the bottle.
Yeah, I mean, it probably like took the potion or something. We don't see any blood, right? That would make sense. That's what would stop
Mhm.
bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
He's a magic guy. I can't imagine he's well trained in non-magical medicine. It's fine.
In my pocket.
Okay, so there's the path over there. That's the obvious way. But any section of these walls or corners could be another one of those like portals. I'm gonna just start walking against the walls with my hands, like all the way around the entire area,
Okay.
and be like, while I do that, I'm gonna be like, Wami, just stick your head down that tunnel and see if you see anything real quick.
Yeah, Lamia was gonna do that just to glance and like, it looks like it may come to another dead end. Maybe I don't know. I have to go down further.
I check the ground again better. Someone would do survival.
Okay.
Sam
Maybe that
tries
will
to
roll
find
better.
more snails.
So I'll need a perception from Lamia and a survival from Sam. I don't actually need a check from you, Eli, since you're just pressing the walls. Like,
Just trying to fall through a wall section.
so you get.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Jeez.
Is that
320s
tonight?
So we'll handle it in that order. So yeah, Sam, you finally do find some tracks.
That's
you
320s
see
tonight.
They kind of
You-
go like this.
Would it be dark in here if it wasn't for?
They're
the
doing
cam?
the same thing I'm doing basically, which is going around this like edges of the room, pushing on things.
Exactly.
Would it be dark in here if it wasn't for the light cap?
There are no light sources here. Yes,
Oh, okay.
that is correct.
And what race was Valmarie again?
Varmarie was Vishkanya.
Yeah, Varmer. Vishkanya. Okay.
Yeah.
They need low light.
Yeah, but he cast dancing lights earlier, so
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
know he has
We're
the
assuming
ability.
he has
Theory,
the
he
ability
could.
to magically create light.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you would spot he would need a light source more than likely. So you'd spot a light source or something if he was close, unless he's hiding.
Yeah. Okay. Just wondering.
Or unless he's doing what I'm doing, which is groping blindly around in the dark.
True.
I mean, I
You
can see, but
yeah, he could also be doing that.
Yeah.
So you find footsteps that have kind of like they trace the walls and they head down this this tunnel that Lamia is looking down. Lamia, you see blood just a little bit. Put it where your actual vision is. Oh goodness, I've realized I did not pull the chat to where you guys are.
Oh.
Oh no, poor chat.
Nobody
we're
even said anything.
invisible.
My favorite snail is the snail from Zoids, which was the carrier for their base.
But you see some blood down there.
Oh, okay. All right. I do see some blood now over here.
And it looks like they are headed that direction. They, them, he.
Uh-huh.
And then
Oh, yeah, there's
Eli.
more blood.
Eli's
where
gone,
do
guys.
I end up? All right. Awesome.
Do I hear the pop?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hear the
Oh,
pop.
hold up.
Yep. Lamia immediately goes back.
See, this one takes you. Oh gosh, where is it?
Where does he go?
Maybe he'll come back.
This is where I came from. Where do I go? Hopefully that thing's not a Yeti in the snow. But all to the
Wow.
theme of Cotton Eye Joe. You're welcome.
Scrolling. Okay. Eli, you're in a cage, buddy.
Oh, no.
Neat.
So here's the thing: is you can see.
Mm-hmm.
The door on the cage is this rusted iron cage is slightly ajar. Walls covered in what you think might be permafrost. You can see like dirt and things that are clumped and frozen. Standing on this massive ice block. And over here, where you expect to see a wall, you see what appears to be an oddly geometrically proportioned, fuzzy, blue-skinned creature. It almost looks like a giant ape of some kind, but its features are a little closer to human or demi. Just kind of like sticking out of the wall a little bit. Except like imagine if its head was more like almost square at its pecs, right? And each pectoral muscle is one of these two walls.
Nice. Okay.
But it's
I
just
keep
like
imagining-
flattened. It's like the wall is made of whatever this gorilla-like creature with white fur and blue skin is. Except there's these two giant-ass arms that are groping out of the wall. And when you see it, it just kind of stares at you. And you can see that it's sitting there chewing something. There's like these loud crunches coming from its mouth.
I very absentmindedly wave at it. Do that just like, hi. Like, don't know what else to do. Just absentmindedly wave.
I keep imagining
Joker.
PlayStation graphics.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, just polygons on polygons.
It said something.
Yeah.
God knows what it was.
Man, I really wish I spoke. More languages.
Everything. Wrong character. Sorry, buddy.
Even my character who speaks a ton of languages probably doesn't know this one.
It does this. It goes. You don't know if it's smiling or what, but it is showing you its teeth.
I will weakly smile back, but I will not do the like very toothy smile. I'll do just like a like a trying to not have a lot of teeth, just like grin, just like hi buddy. I'm gonna like lean back against the cage, the direction I came, trying to go back through the cage, kind of. It's like, does it go back? Like,
Go ahead and roll perception real quick.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite move back. It seems like it's kind of shifting in place a little bit, but it's not. You're not going anywhere. The creature continues to do the thing with its teeth, but you can see its brow kind of shift, like it wavers for a second, like it's in between expressions. But it's whatever it is, definitely not Demi. It definitely doesn't. It has no similarities to your like cultural norms or methods of communication. So it is like super tough to read how it's feeling right now. But you do start to hear this low growl. Shut up.
I'm just like looking at it, really confused. Can I had to like make me go back?
It just instantly loses its shit.
Yeah.
Like pounds the ground by the cage. The whole area like shunts. It grabs the cage, twists it, and you're kind of not attached to the cage, but you're kind of looking around. You might have been like leaning on it or something. It just kind of jerks you off your feet. Go ahead and roll a reflex save real quick. See if you stay standing.
Alrighty. Let's do it.
You do. You kind of spin in place on like one heel, and as the cage locks back into place, you see its face for just an instant, and you're back. I gotta actually go back first.
Like, where did I go just now? Very much the same place you went. That thing is weird.
What thing?
The thing in the room with the cage. Yeah. Let's just go. He's definitely not in there.
Yeah, no.
All I saw was a hand. Okay.
I guess you didn't hear me, but there's blood down this way.
Yeah, no, I was busy talking to what looked like a wall of fur, and inability
Did you
to
understand
communicate.
it? Because I couldn't understand.
Not in the slightest.
Okay. Let's go.
Oop.
So I think as we're walking, I'm just doing the like talking to myself kind of thing. I think like all of those portals go through that cage somehow.
Oh,
if you don't,
oh dear.
Like,
Okay.
get all the way
Stop.
through it. You stop.
Yeah.
Allow me to stop.
Yeah.
Can I move up still?
Do you want me to stop from when I see the actual room, or?
This is good.
Stopped right here.
Okay.
You can move up to there, Sam, if that's where you're going.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Lami, as you just move past there, your foot catches on something for a moment. You kind of catch your balance, and as soon as you plant your foot here, ping! And some kind of thread snaps across your sabaton. And from above you... Hold on, I'm getting there. Something falls from above.
Mm-hmm.
Paint bucket. Got home.
I
alone.
wish.
I need you to roll a reflex save.
Oh yeah, that's my second best score. Actually, that's no exaggeration.
Oh. Reflex.
12 is not enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, hold on. I can get rid of this now because it doesn't matter. Go. right size here.
That's gonna hurt.
Yep. Big ass animal falls from the ceiling, crack, lands right on top of you. Not only does it hurt, but there's just blood and gore just like all over the ground in like just a big splash around you. You're going to take 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh shoot.
That hurts. Takes 11
Yeah, that
points of
hurts.
damage.
Okay. Oof.
And you are knocked prone when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find it. Where's our back hurts prone thing? There it is. So this whole just boom! You guys see this like moose or a buck? It's hard to tell. It just moved so quickly because it just fell right on top of her. Just wham! Lamia gets knocked down underneath this thing. Blood goes everywhere, and you hear from this direction.
The cough wasn't there. Is it dead?
Oh, it's very dead.
Okay.
All of its guts are hanging out. Like it's
Okay.
It's very dead.
Can I push it off of me? Or throw it
No.
off of me or whatever?
Oh yeah, you struggle out under it for a minute and
Help her
avoid
get
the-
out, I guess,
Avoid
if
the
I can.
antler. Yeah. Between the two of you, you're able to get out from under there. I said from over here.
Like,
I realized it was only the wrong layer. And also, there we go. Over here is where you hear that.
mm,
Sorry.
No longer
He knows we're
prone.
here. Didn't see it.
That's fine. Could have smelled it, but I mean,
I feel like
don't
he already knew we were here anyways.
Lamia is kind of more hesitant. Now she looks around to see if there's any more like weird trip wires she wasn't looking for before.
So,
Or more
crap,
animals
I
on
forgot
the
to bring that
roof.
open. Sorry, 1 second. Where'd it go? Here it is.
Not roof, ceiling. Ceiling is the
You start
correct
looking
term.
around, and over here, you see some knobby, gray-skinned fingers curl around
You're on the wrong layer again.
the inside of over here, where the
Thank you.
laughing came from.
Okay.
You see some knobby, gray-skinned fingers wrap around the corner of that wall, and an elderly-looking, dry-skinned demi-man kind of cranes his head around. You can see this kind of wispy, like gray and white hair, just ragged over the top of his head. And he's got a pair of what looks like these broken spectacles. Like there's obviously cracks and like missing sections of frame over his eyes. He's got like a full mustache and beard. They're kind of ratty and patchy. It looks like there's bits of like food and things in it. That's not the oddest thing about him, however. Is the strange thing is his eyes. They're just these orbs of bright orange glowing behind the lids. Just leans out and kind of stares at you for a moment. Smiles. See, he's missing several teeth. It was quite a laugh. Why are you here?
Lamia looks over to Eli.
Oh, I'm in the back. Can I see this guy?
can I move up?
Like kind of look past him. You guys can move up a little bit now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up.
Well,
I'll stand on the corpse if I need to.
Oh, I'll get around it. Be like, oh, hey, cheers, mate. Sorry, we're looking for this Vishkanya Turshin fellow named Varmari, who's not also supposed to be here.
He spits.
Another trespasser.
Right, we're trying to untrespass him and ourselves.
Right. He's kind of looking between all of you.
I haven't had visitors in a long time. Didn't want them. You're going to tell other people about this, aren't you?
Not as long as we get the guy we came for and we can leave. He's the only reason we're here.
Tilts his head.
Are you responsible for the snails?
That's the question. The question of the night. I love it.
You say that he just licks his lips.
No. No. They're not my favorite. You can't go stomping around here just because you lost some black sheep amongst your kind. You may ruin one of my experiments.
Right. The bloke in the wall in the experiment of yours, the cage.
Oh. Fufa. I've met Fufa. Lovely chap.
Fufa. Got it.
Irritable.
Yeah, he's quite easy to rile up.
Only if you're not educated enough to speak his tongue. We have a passing rapport.
It's a big tongue.
I do the thing that I just did in real life, which is I turn my head at him and like crane my neck in a weird way, like, really? Anyways.
It is.
Listen, you're not gonna go stomping around this area. It's mine now. You can
we'll walk
have
quietly.
that. Don't you interrupt me, whippersnapper. I will graciously allow you to take that.
Points at the dead animal.
On your way, so you have provisions.
Oh,
But
thank
any
you.
steps further, and I'll turn you into provisions.
Right.
Fresh meat is hard to come by.
You can keep
Point us
speaking.
which way the other guy went, and we'll be on our way. We've got to take him with us.
He snaps back around the corner.
He got past me, but you won't.
Right. Okay. Is there anything we could offer you in trade to let us buy? Because we really need to grab that guy.
Trade, you say?
Mm-hmm.
What
You
have
said
you to
fresh provisions
offer?
I had to come by. I start digging around in my bag, and I don't have much, obviously, but
Starts
I
coming
pull out
out.
my like talisman of arrow protection. I pull out like the dungeoneering kit I have. I pull
You're gonna
out
give
my
him the
Pathfinder
talisman that you're
I'm
supposed to
literally
give
just
back.
pulling things out of the pockets. I'm just saying, like literally all of my stuff.
I
Pull
still
out
have
my
that dusk melon.
crowbar,
Yeah,
my
I also
inventory.
have a dusk melon.
Pull out my crossbow. I just pull out everything that's not a weapon and basically set it on this table and be like, eh?
I'll put my rope of infinite twine on there. Sadly.
But you guys start setting stuff on the table. All of you roll me 1d100.
Okay. Roll a thing.
Tell me high or low before you roll.
Okay.
I am feeling high myself.
Rolling low.
Well. Are we in a forest?
Damn it!
That's low.
Of course, rolled the opposite of what I said.
Me
High,
too.
high.
We all did.
You all did. So who is the? Yeah, so definitely Sam. Sam, what were you putting on the table?
Dusk melon.
So you slap that dusk melon down as everybody else is like putting stuff up there, and there's these little bottles kind of sitting on the table. You didn't quite notice that they kind of looked empty, but one of them you hit and it uncorks, and suddenly a voice starts coming out of the bottle. It says, "They called Phoenix hollow-hearted, but why? Why? But why? My heart is full. It is full. I am the same as I was.
Immediately, Labia is gonna panic and try and put the cork on.
There's like a short whistling sound that comes out of it, and it stops. This man tilts his head all the other way around, and by the way, he is quite lanky. You think if he stood his full height, he'd be real tall, like 7 feet tall.
Oh,
But
it's awful.
He's very hunched. He's like not quite moving on all fours, but he's kind of dragging the knuckles, you know? He's got these like tattered, what looks like they might have been nice robes at one point. But for a much smaller creature, he's got these like gangly bare legs kind of hanging out, not the animal.
Okay.
But he just kind of tilts his head all the other way around and says,
You're already messing with my stuff.
he kind of rushes over, grabs the bottle, takes it from you, puts the cork back in it.
That was private.
Scoops some of the things that you put on the table over, looks at the dust melon, flicks it away, looks at it again, starts examining the other things, so picks up the talisman, sniffs the talisman, tosses that off the table.
Useless. Useless, nothing for my experiments. No. I need... just water.
Starts muttering to himself and pacing back this
Ale.
direction.
Sam puts a snail on the table.
Oh my
The
god.
snail starts crawling. Walks over here.
No, I need... So close. They're not translucent enough yet. I just need a little more. What is it, silver? The
Do I
silver,
see-
maybe.
Footprints in this room.
You can roll survival.
Okay. Oh, I'm in my inventory. Survival.
You do.
28.
You see footprints going through the snow, and they disappear back there, but heading toward that entry.
And that is where he came out of anyways, right?
Mhm.
He said that
Let me mark these
Vormer had
doors.
gotten past him, so yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Backs that up.
Oh, silver. You need silver?
Maybe a lot of
I-
silver. Fresh blood. Fresh. Very fresh blood. Intelligent creatures.
Oh, well,
Something
that-
will.
That guy who got by us is incredibly intelligent and is full of blood. And
It's
probably has silver on him.
It's gone into a place I don't travel. Not all of these hollows are mine. But
We can bring him back here because, see, the thing is, we need him, but we also need him to be kind of on the deader side of things.
Roll diplomacy.
How much blood?
15.
you've already started breaking my things. What if you break more?
You can actually see when he moves again. You see he has like a belt with a bunch of little bitty vials and trinkets and things on it.
No,
Is
not good enough. You take. A lot of blood. To answer your question, maybe 12 pints.
I don't like that number. See, there's about 4 pints per person. Nah, we're not doing that. I don't know a lot about
Nah.
human anatomy. Or I look at Sam. You might not have that much in you. No offense. You're just small. I definitely don't know anything about your anatomy. Anyways, I just like
The most I can down is like 3 pints.
not of beer.
Oh,
You would all have enough, but I doubt you want to part with it.
Yeah,
And
kind
I
of
am
need
being
it.
civil, so I won't be taking it from you. You'll have to bring it to me. It must be fresh, intelligent creature, something with a will, something capable of magic. Then, maybe I could finish that project.
I only know of one thing around here that has that, and he went that way.
give enough time, you can get that amount of blood.
Mm,
It's true,
you think you'd go get him, but he won't have enough.
but he said it needs to be fresh.
Yeah, so only a fraction in one person. Though I am curious how he might be affected if he goes into the hollow. I've never extracted blood from an intelligent mind that's visited the hollow. What if it's different?
Horror.
Yes, a great big hole in the ground, and it leads to another place. A temple. Yes, a grand temple. One I don't visit. But
Hmm.
maybe
I
he's
start-
headed there. He may have to come back. And when he does,
So you don't want none of this stuff? I mean, the melon's good eating.
Looks back up and sees like he kind of forgot you guys were there.
I've already started putting all my stuff back in the bag at this point.
Oh yeah, Lamia too.
no,
Melon, snail.
don't. No, I have a new goal now. I need to see this through. Maybe I start with you. No, I'm being kind. Guests. I should be nicer to guests.
He wanders over here where all these like books and things are, kind of rummages through them.
Yeah, useless. Read all of this. Do you have books? Do you have books? Good books. Books with arcane knowledge or history or arcane theory, perhaps. Religious
I
texts.
definitely know a place where to get them.
Places are useless.
Right. I meant like quickly, as long as I don't run into Fufa again.
Bad idea to run where Fufa is. He is attracted to sudden movements.
Well, that's good to know.
And fair maidens like yourself.
I
Oh,
look
actually,
at
yeah,
my-
He
I-
says
I like-
that to you.
I do the thing that I do every time people refer to me, which is where I look like they're talking to somebody else. You can't possibly mean me.
He squints, goes,
Yes, I think that's right. Running and Fufa books. How long for books?
I don't know. I could probably be back here in like 30 minutes or less. I don't know how long it's taken us to get this far, really. Time has kind of lost meaning jumping through random portals.
Random portals. Oh, yes. What? Yes, watch the doors. You may run into one of my rogue experiments. Not failed, but not quite what I was after. They are hungry beasts, and they are obsessed with the cleaning of these places, taking the bits and bobs that fall out of order. Yes, in fact, you did make quite a mess falling into my little prank there.
Mm-hmm.
I can start cutting this up for you if you want.
he goes over to that door.
You
Says you may want to get out of the way.
You may want to clear the area.
Oh, okay.
I definitely start backing down the tunnel.
He opens the door and moves.
Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to decide where Lamia would go. Yeah, she would follow her employer.
Kind of looks like there's like water starts to
Oh
like kind of
no.
push its way out of that doorway, and then there's this kind of sound.
Oh, yeah. This way. The light is moving away. This room is now
And
dark.
a near translucent cube, just like this big giant thing of gelatin, slurps its way out of the room.
Yep.
I made room for you, Samuel.
Yeah, thank
It
you.
starts kind of scanning.
Yes, the Doomba.
Uh-huh.
Eventually,
dungeon room.
gets over here,
Ooh, yeah,
and that
big.
whole animal just right up into the middle of it. You see it immediately begin to like bubble and hiss and dissolve inside of it,
Oh, provisions.
and it stays there. Mambo, Mambo back. Those are guests. Ah, shit. It starts to squeeze its way into the hallway.
Oh no!
I start to back up faster.
Yep. We just get the hell.
Taste. Go, go, go.
We're gonna roll initiative, but I don't think we have time for that encounter.
No,
Okay.
we definitely don't.
So, yeah.
Ah.
I was gonna have a cool elk cape.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I still got that helmet and cloak still. Yeah,
The Duma sounds like a Fantastic Four enemy. You're entirely correct,
Doomba.
Ellie.
Yeah, they're Doctor Doom's automatic piloted robots that
Yeah, the
are
Doombas.
basically, yeah.
I thought he was gonna have.
little
I thought it
Autobots.
was just gonna be the Roombas he invented for Castle Von Doom.
I mean, that is also
Wow.
possible. You never know. Doctor Doom likes to doom things up. I wonder if he plays Doom.
Probably.
Well, guys,
But yeah,
thank
that's-
you for joining us.
That'll
tonight.
have to be the session this time. I know we're a little bit early, but I know we're not gonna have time for a full encounter. So
That's
well, we can
okay.
talk about the
can-
benefits of drinking.
That's
gas.
what I'm saying. We can BS for 8 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
we could do our stars and wishes live. So we got
we
Oh
like
sure
my
could.
full
goodness!
minutes.
Yeah.
We usually do that after session, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, give the audience a little taste of what stars and wishes actually are.
It's definitely the snail.
Plural.
Uh,
There's more. There was more than one.
But yeah, we'll start with Panda. What are your stars and wishes?
Ooh. Oof.
Let me take us back to
My
this
light.
screen.
No. That. But let's see. I definitely did like the Eli goes through portal. I go through portal. I don't end up where Eli is.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And just that thing of like, oh, until this thing actually starts to try and like attack me, from what I can tell, I'm not gonna attack it because it's a big hand.
Big.
I can't. Big. I can't see what it is. Yeah, that would be my star. I would say is the not going where I was expecting. Wishes. I wish Dave would roll this good every night. No,
That's right.
Me both, buddy.
Right?
No, I'm. God, I wish we had just caught him earlier on. But yeah, we still get. We don't have all this cool stuff around acting with it. Man, I don't got a lot of health.
Yeah.
Neither do I anymore.
Yeah, you had a whole freaking like deer fall on you, so
Yeah.
okay.
My
Yes,
next life,
thank
I'll
you.
be a rogue, guys.
Good wishes. And we'll go with Giselle next.
My star tonight was like this whole traveling through. Sorry, I saw a picture on the homepage. Traveling through these tunnels. Like that was not a journey I was expecting to have. I was expecting us to actually be able to finish him off, and apparently we potentially got close.
Oh yeah.
Let's sigh.
Oh yeah.
So this was a fun little star, just being able to do this weird. You know, I mean, the Storm Wardens don't want us to be down here any more than the other dude. I mean,
Marbury.
Val Murray.
Marvel,
But
yes.
here we are anyway.
Well, clearly
And
they want him down here less than they want you down here because they sent you after.
Yes.
what
Yeah.
our creepy old buddy here is also going to really enjoy when they try and come back home.
Oh, totally, definitely.
A lot of blood and magic people.
My second star was being able to find the creepy eye in the wall. The thing I immediately thought was the imagery. I mean, not imagery. The descriptions that were given to me by Eli and Sam of the crack, and I'm like, nope, don't want to deal with this.
Yeah. Fair enough.
My wish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I know I said this morning I feel bad, or not this morning. This session, I said I feel guilty, but I still want Val Murray decimated, dead, kaput. My other wish is to see the Storm Wardens see this guy who's been here for God knows how long, just doing shit. I mean, like, what the hell?
Fair enough. Oh, also, I gotta get rid of this deer now. Okay.
Hey, I can stop leaning.
Oh, yeah, that die is over your head. Oh.
Yeah. Or wait.
Got it.
I thought you said the die. Oh, never mind.
Okay, thank you very much, Giselle. And then Dave.
So I think one of my stars is just Sam's lack of being able to see. When we like leave him, the very much the like, no, my light, come back. Like every time that's happened, it's been really great. But I also really like the like, I went through. Lamia comes through next. Hold the phone. It's just like that's not the order we went through here in. But then then when I got to go in to that same place and be like, oh, it's kind of like what he said, but very different when you can see things. Like,
Yep.
that was pretty great.
Page, giant blue hand. Blue.
And then so wishes. I very much do not want to anger Fufa. That's one of my wishes. I want to stay on his good side. I also am very curious about this very strange, crazy, insane man, but I also want to get past him to continue chasing Varmuri. I have really enjoyed chasing him, but I would like to not be chasing him anymore. I would like to very much be catching him.
Yeah, that's also fair. Heck yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think God, what the hell are my stars? Yeah, I enjoyed getting to just be like, yeah, you found a snail. That's why you're distracted, and that be believable.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty fun. The fact that I got to show you guys Fufa, because you could have just like potentially avoided
Done this
him.
perfectly.
Obviously, there's some triggers that you just haven't quite figured out of how what causes you to end up in the cage where Fufa is. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I get to use a gelatinous cube, you guys. Like, that's fun. Its name is Mambo. It's got a name.
I love its name is Mambo, but I hate it's a gelatinous cube.
Yeah,
You gotta worry about Mambo. You gotta worry about Mambo 5. That's what you gotta worry about.
Also, I think Doomba is actually a great name for what you would call a gelatinous cube, because that's kind of what they are.
The Doomba.
Mm-hmm.
They go around cleaning up. You never think about it. They eat a lot
Especially
of people.
the way that this guy, the bottle said Phoenix, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming he was
Phoenix,
third
okay.
person narrating himself. So, anyways, but I'm not gonna call him that just in case. This gentleman who is possibly that Phoenix there is using them literally as Roombas.
I put in the chat.
Thank you. Thank
I
you
spelled
so
it right.
much.
That's the thing that
Nice.
I
amazes
did
me,
not.
is
I
that
just
I
spelled Flufa,
spelled it right.
I spelled it like Kleenex except one F.
Or Fofa.
Fufa, I just literally spelled Fufa.
Oh.
I capitalized both F's though.
I'm not gonna spell that one for you. You just have your own headcanon of its spelling. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think those are probably my main stars. Obviously, getting to play a crazy old man is always fun.
Can we just go?
Think about crazy
can we
old
go to go meet the best librarian of all time? I don't know why we need to go all the way to the outside of California.
Magical books.
Well,
I got magical books for you.
I was in Sitsagi a long time ago. Kind of got kicked out on account of drinking too much. Not booze, mind you. They were running out of tea. And
Oh my gosh.
they were like, you can't drink all that
Thornhazel's
tea.
the
And
best.
I
Yeah, I was
thought
gonna
there
say-
was a challenge. They were telling me I was not allowed, which is different from my expectation.
Thornhazel's was the best.
Sorry, guys. It's an
Was he in
inside joke.
Baish
But
or was he in? Where was he at?
He was in. Gosh.
Because he wasn't in Baish because it was after we left Baish. Because
Yeah, it's not. It's not
where we got
Baish. It's
the book. Yeah. Well, because Baish is where I met the Caliph who wanted me to get the book for him. So it's
Yeah.
where we went after that.
Rafa. He's in Rafa.
Rafa, okay. I was like, it's between Baish and Saziba because it's in neither of those two places. But yeah, okay, Rafa. Sorry, people who aren't playing
there are
this
more
campaign and
Mambos?
aren't watching our thing and have no idea what we're talking about.
There are likely more Mambos. Yes, there are likely more. I mean, gelatinous cubes are not unique, but they are
Yeah.
dope. I love
God.
gelatinous cubes, except I would never want to try them.
Yeah. Imagine how we
Unless
feel
you're
right
like
now.
immune to acid and don't need to breathe, in which case you can have one as a pet.
Yeah, those would be great. I'm just not as worried in the sense that I don't have like weapons or armor that could get degraded by this cube at least. So I don't.
I'm
other than
currently
dying, I don't have anything to worry about.
What
But
about
I
your
have to worry about
stylish
dying from
clothes?
Everything. I'll just get new ones.
I'm
Tailor
currently
shop
covered
pieces.
in gore and blood and my own blood. So
Nom,
I'm
nom,
very
nom, nom, nom.
worried.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I just want to be. I want it to be Tuesday so we can play again. that's pretty much my wish. They
But
see it.
thanks
Yeah.
everybody.
Yes, thank you. We shall go to the exit screen.
Is the
Yeah, it's
battle
that
music
time.
playing?
No,
No.
ominous. music
Also,
today.
as always, check out our YouTube where this video, like the recording of this video, will be posted next week. But we also
Yeah.
have every other session we've done. We also have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff.
Yes.
And jump in our Discord if somebody wants to drop the Discord link, or I can. I guess.
yes. Somebody.
Since
Does
that's
anybody
Saturday.
have somebody they want to?
raid?
Oh, I have to be in the correct
No.
server before I get the link.
It seems like the other channels that I have follow, they always close off before we're done.
Yeah, I usually have that problem too.
Right now, I only see blue because it's the only channel I'm following that's up right now.
Roxy's
Check
playing
another
music,
one.
but they usually stop about this time as well. So.
That's true. Yeah, we did raid them like right as they were done.